I'm here petting Nisha.
Wonderful.
And also, is your arm okay? You know, from the booster? And I got a sore arm, but that's about it.
Yeah, I have two sore arms, and it's been a nightmarish fucking achievement trying to sleep through them. It
Oh
hurts.
dear.
Yeah, it hurts to sleep on either side. But then that's why I said I'd rather have it on both arms than just the one, because that's what they were suggesting. I was like, no. Holy shit, they turned gay people into NFTs.
Look at the image. What do you see? I see NFTs.
It's sitting on my shoulder.
Huh. The canon ending to Silent Hill 2, revealed by Masashi Ito, is the dog ending.
The dog ending?
Well, yeah.
The dog's behind. The dog is behind everything.
That's what he claims, but like,
Yeah,
I think it's like he considers.
canon. Okay, well, it makes sense what he considers canon. Let me just take one more hit of this bong.
It's 10 p.m. everybody. Time to load up that bong and play Pokemon. Not.
I mean,
All right. Overarms. It's a system where players get a chance to reenact
Bless you, Misha.
Persona X JoJo Bizarre Adventure themes
Hmm.
using animas. Everyone in the party, Lance McKinley, Alistair
I
Kaysen, Mayrin, all have animas, and we have a couple of NPCs on the field that also have animas. We're currently dealing with a large kaiju event. This big old ugly creature with a golden man standing on top of its back trying to kill it. We have the rest of our party on this side of the uh, Trivale Bay area who have successfully handled several large waves of monsters in order to help defend civilians escaping. A few civilians died, but I mean, you can't save them all, you know?
Well, me ran to my portals and got eaten.
No, it's not, it's not. So,
can't make an omelet without breaking the biggest egg.
So today we're continuing the kaiju battle. The player's current objective is just to deal as much damage to this creature over here to either dissuade it from continuing into travail or kill it by means of pumping it with enough damage. That's
And once
basically your two
before this
objectives.
golden guy does.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why, but that's what Yanagata told us.
Yeah, Yanagata. Like, I'm glad that you remember that detail too, because it wasn't a joke. Whilst I said it in like a joking manner, Yanagata was 100% serious. He doesn't. He thinks that those guys in the suits that just appeared are some sort of fighting force for the Spiral City entity in this, like the actual people who live in the Spiral City area. And so he's thinking that they're going to try and cover up the evidence of what's going on.
Also,
I don't think we rolled initiative before we left. I know I definitely threw the I threw the guy on top of the monster, but we didn't roll for initiative until
Yeah,
after.
we did not.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's start the very first session today with the rolls of initiative. If you guys don't remember, that would be speed and dexterity. Unless you guys have anything else you wanted to add on the pre-ramble.
We, as in, well, Alistair and Lance got to meet Cal's new player, Myron.
who's
Actually, no, Lance hasn't seen Myron yet.
He's to
Myron
be
also
playing
has
for his life.
Myron also has one of the officers in his possession of power.
They call that on the payroll these days.
Lamau. All right, guys, go ahead
Okay,
and make your
let's
rolls.
roll some dice.
Yep.
Rolling decks.
Ooh, very nice. Very straight. Hey, look at that. Right off the boat. Wait. Oh, Lion rolled a 6. Okay, never mind.
I got an 8. Yeah, I got an 8.
Yeah, Lion, wait your turn. Alistair was rolling.
Forget about you shoulder pad wearing shyster.
Nice roll for me.
God dang, 19. Look at that. And then we have Mayron. 9. Not bad, bro.
Not at all, considering his averages.
Which is 3, 7, 6, and 9. So not bad. You've been in the ballpark. 3 being the lowest.
Yeah.
I have other NPCs I need to roll for, like Sun and Steiner.
A lot of NPCs rolling at this point.
No, some of them are just static because they don't have animas. Don't forget that.
Where's Wupon?
Where's Lupin?
One time Zenigata was actually dead. But when someone mentioned, like, damn, who's gonna break this to Lupin? Got back from the land of the dead and said, yo, where the fuck is that thief at?
So, no, yeah, deadass said Lupin. He gets up.
he was literally clinically dead. The moment you mentioned Lupin. Hey, yo, what?
Boyfriend goals, TBH.
Mr. Hall's in a special state where he has a flat initiative now. And Sun is the last one I'm going to roll for. So Sally can wait.
Lance looks at the monster on the side. God, I could use some goddamn spinach right now.
Spinach?
Yeah, spinach. Look at his damage up.
Yes. No, I know you're referring to the show game, but like everyone, I guess everyone.
I'm also referring to Popeye.
Oh, Popeye.
I'm making both. It's both references.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
And Sun rolled 9, 10, 11. He rolled an 11. All right. Alistair, you go first.
All right.
Just as a reminder from the last session, on top of this creature getting on top of being mounted by this guy, I don't know if I mentioned it last session, but the creature starts to undulate again from like we had before. This time, a temporary HP of 200 needs to be knocked
Yeah, it was
out.
150 when you mentioned it last time, actually.
150? Thank you. Yeah, so he's got that 150, which he's taken a bit of damage already due to the gold guy, which I have marked down.
So basically, we just gotta get the last blow in.
It'll be complicated later, but don't worry about the trying to get the information out. You can worry about that when the creature's dead.
Okay. See,
Did I turn off the oven?
Right now,
That's
you'll
the
have to
goddamn
pay for
stove.
the upkeep for the portals being open, Loon, but it is your turn. You'll have 2 decisions and a movement.
all right. Okay, first of all, I got updated my inventory. I forgot I used up the animal orb last time, so I'm just get rid of that. I'm gonna use my decision to use one of my cold coffee drinks and restore a quarter of my AP.
Okay, so you use 1 decision and
Derek?
roll 1 disadvantage. Line gets. Well,
Are
Line,
you joking?
Line straight shooter hits Lance.
God!
Oh no!
Damn it!
Also,
Why?
No, Evie says.
Hi,
Go ahead.
hi, Evie.
You have one more decision
What is-
left, Loon, but you
how much is-
also restored your AP and one movement.
I restored my AP actually, so get rid of this cold coffee.
Cold coffee. I
Let's
mean, at this
see.
point, it's no longer cold. How long have you had that in your inventory?
This is just the RPG. It's code somehow. Don't worry about it.
No.
Yeah.
They have a permanent cold coffee technique with the coffee cup.
Let's see, 14 divided. You do the calculations. I think 14 divided by 4 is like 3.5. You told me to round down, I believe.
Go ahead, round up to 4.
Okay, then. That'll be 11 AP. Okay, so I want to fire a smoke bullet to mess with Golden Boy over here.
All right.
We're out here trying to fuck over someone else's job and trying to kill this thing. We are glory hounds.
So you take out Reverie. The purple arrow points to where you're firing. Using Reverie to fire right into the portal, orange portal, into the blue portal that goes into the green portal and fires into the creature itself. Are you aiming for the gold guy or the creature?
The gold guy, because I want to mess up his accuracy.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll for accuracy. Go ahead, reroll that. That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, let's see, where are you? Reverie.
Draw.
Here we are. Reverie damage.
Okay, that gets divided by 2, which turns into 1. Then that gets multiplied by 2, it goes to 2. So, you did 2 damage to this guy if that would go through him. You don't know if it would have hurt him or not.
The important thing is he's blinded temporarily, right?
Well, there is a smoke layer on top of him.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Just so that we can see where he is, but yes. He'll roll for inaccuracies whilst the smoke area is persistent. It'll follow them along. Like Reverie points to the portal and fires at and aims right at the person. As soon as you fire, it goes right, shoots through the portals, hits him in the right thigh. I mean, like the bullet hasn't done any damage, so he doesn't even notice that he's been hit. But it's the smoke that starts to explode from the center of the bullet, like the back of the bullet, that begins to cloud and fume all over him. All right, you still have one. Wait, you said you drank coffee, right?
Yes, I have one decision remaining.
All right, still, yeah. Go ahead, keep going.
What else can I do?
Straight shooter to the cup. What cup? The coffee cup? I had to do it to a target, and since I've read Lion's name, it has been said, so it's done.
I want to fire one bullet at our big kaiju here.
Just go ahead and roll for damage. That gets double damage when you reroll 4.
Okay. Rolling for damage.
Well, you roll it once, and then that 11 gets multiplied by 2 is what I meant to say.
Nice.
22.
A chunky 22 damage.
All right.
Can rule of everything make use of my portals too?
But they cannot redirect it. But due to the fact that it's pointing in that way, yes, they can.
Does he know about my powers? I don't think he doesn't.
Who?
Does Rule of Everything know about
No,
about my
not
powers?
specifically.
All right, I want to tell. Use my other decision to let him know, so we can work together. Hey, Rule of Everything. You see
The
these portals
the
out here?
yeah, so the massive amount of amalgamating changing items turns to face Loon. Why yes, I do see the orange colored portal. He points at.
Oh, goddamn fucking damn thing! Lance screams as he's pointing at it.
Go ahead, hold the click at it, Lance.
Don't worry. So, Rule of Everything. My anima can create these portals in space time, and you see that this green one right here. Well, first off, these two portals, like you see what I've been doing, right? Flying into them to hit that big guy over there.
It looks as if this entity like kind of watches how you were pointing out, portals, and it seems like if this thing had eyes, it would have been like following where you were pointing at. It then slowly turns its gaze back towards you, and then gives you a nod. Well, yes, I do see what you're putting down, good lad. I think I might partake myself in the use of your portal.
With the green portal here, things get real fun, as anything that goes through it is fired at double the speed and it'll hurt twice as much. So I think that'll help us win the day. You know, if you want to play for powers a bit, there you go.
I thought of yada yada using your portals with his chains.
That could be possible. Is it Dungeon Master?
Yeah, it's theoretical. We'll have to see. We'll have to get Steiner closer, but it is theoretical. I can't see why not.
Well,
But
he's
it's
hoping
also Steiner strong enough to hold down a kaiju moving.
I doubt it. I think you're better off trying to hold down Golden Boy on top.
I was gonna say, why not see if Dino's power could deactivate the kaiju? If it's the kaiju is an anima, then his Valkyrie should disable it.
Well, give the advice to that, Lance, when it's your turn. Hold on, I'm double
Yeah.
checking. We have no creatures on the board. However,
Yo, you're goddamn welcome for that.
Thank you. So I think with my decisions done, I'll fire, one more shot. I'll fire one more shot at Big Boy just for good measure.
go ahead and roll for damage.
I'm still on one battle music in my head. No, I'm still on one school music in my head.
Oh, let me go get that then.
Well, we can't even listen to it without like problems.
Right.
How many DMs? Yeah, it's just fucking call just get weird.
But okay, I think I did a spicy 42 damage in total to this thing, so
Yeah. Hold on. Let me update it.
I'm gonna stop there and make sure my AP doesn't run out.
Yeah, Loon's out here
Speaking
like
of,
putting everything he's got into this. This city, I'll defend it with all I've got. And he keeps firing into the portals, drinking coffee, eating everything he can. Like,
And Lance is like, "All right, you do you. I wanna lay back here because I really can't get close at all."
all right. I
within-
missed just to check my AP from the pulse. I'm being can you check it? So I'm down to 5. Okay.
Any movement you like to make?
I don't see a particular reason for me to move, so I'm gonna just stay where I am for now.
No worries. As Loon's turn ends, we go down the initiative order. The humans that were recently that had been killed about 2 turns ago to transform into the bigger flying dudes, now their bodies reanimate and transform into the hybrid creatures Lance fought earlier.
Oh god damn it!
They have just begun their turn, so they cannot act again. Going down the initiative, we still have the humans. This human died due to a creature straight up murdering murdering her. So she didn't actually get infected. But these three characters begin to make their way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Cops over 3, 4.
What in the goddamn is they doing?
They're still under the effects of the anima user, Joji. Jijo? I think it's called
Yaji.
Jijo. Jaji,
Jaji.
yeah, Jaji. And okay, so Steiner will go next. What's Steiner's movement? Oh, 21. 21? 10, 15, 20. So 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steiner spends the decision to open dialogue between Loon, who he knows, and then anyone else in the area going, "What in the hell is that?" He points at Ro.
Wait, what?
He
One more time?
points at
Okay,
ruler
whoa.
of everything, Ro. Steiner.
Who's point? Okay.
Steiner.
Steiner, he's an ally of us. Don't hurt him.
Steiner blinks. Okay. What about that thing then? He points towards the giant kaiju. I know clearly our target. You have any plans for it?
I was hoping he would put it Lance. Lance just looks like Darkwa.
Non quoi?
Well, Yanaga, as you can see, I'm trying to put it down with my gun. So if we can help that in any way, that'd be really appreciated. Can you I don't know, hold it down with Alexandria?
Oh, I thought it was Valkyrie. What the fuck would I get Valkyrie from?
Because he's using Lana as for the R for Alexandria. That's why.
Not wrong. As he summons Alexandria. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moves up as close as she can to the portal. Steiner looks at Alexandria as Alexandria puts a cautionary hand through the portal and it seems to pop out from the other end. Steiner then spends 1 AP in order to activate his chains. So he goes from that number to that number. And fires, hold on, this free hand.
Oh, he shows us take some pot shots with your pea shooter.
Okay. For that other spot, I'm gonna have to change the color to a black chain to emphasize that it's a different colored chain. You should let me draw in a straight. Oh, here it goes. Polygon lines. No. I want it to be black. Sorry, guys. I just make it where you guys can understand what I'm doing.
Nah, you good, bro.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the creature is definitely too far from his rage to use as an anchor to pull it in. Should have measured it, but essentially. Oh wow, it didn't even pop up yet. What the heck? Wait, why can I see it on my screen? Oh, there it goes. Now you guys can see it. Do you see the chain?
I see. Yeah, I see the line.
Yeah.
I see the chain of memories.
Unfortunately, though, he's too far away for it to be in use. So Alexandria's 1 AP is spent and attempts to try to use the chain. Steiner's like, we need to get that thing closer somehow. And with that, he has one more decision left. He tills out his revolver and just fires into the portal.
Suspect is armed! Bang, bang.
Officer down, officer down.
He rolled a crit.
Nice.
Oh, don't forget, it's going to the green portal.
Yes, he rolled a crit, so it's a 20 and then 40.
Hmm. Almost enough from that amount of damage.
So I like to imagine Zenigata looks at his pistol like, yo, what the fuck? What did you think? What? Since when? Seeing like the giant hole that gets inside the
Line.
fucking...
It's better like the familiarity with him, the pistol. It just has like the first half of Yanagata's actual theme play for a bit as he looks down the barrel, and then like a quick lightning flare happens in the background where all the light in the background is gone, but lightning kind of cracks through like a blue one, and he fires, and the bullet goes out of the gun, and once it hits out of the blue portal and goes into the green one, it grows into a grayish whitish spiral based on his anima power. And it just hits the side of the fucking kaiju. And with that decision spent, all of his suspicion spent, he already spent the AP. He can't do anything more with his anima. He'll end his turn. Because you have control of one of the security guards, Mayrin, you have now turn with your security guard officer. He can move up to 4 tiles. You can make him run. Because he's under your influence, he can also use the portals if you so choose.
Jesus, no!
Well, I
because
say
he's
we're gonna have
because he's under your influence, he gets 2 decisions like players do, but only 1 movement. So again, he gets player choices and actions, but because he's still an NPC. He's armed with he's armed with a riot shield and a pistol, as these guys were the reinforcements designed from Steiner for riot suppression.
let's move him as close to that beastie as we can.
To the bay?
Yeah, the blobfish.
I'm trying to think. Well, no, the thing is, if he moves from you, Kalis, there's also the issue of your range within your influence. So I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
No, your personal influence is what? Max tile, so it's 30.
What are you talking, charisma or range?
Range.
Range 35.
30. Oh, you're 35. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have max range and max charisma.
Okay, so 1, 2.
Damn, boy. You can
4.
convince an orphan that he had a family, but the family hated him.
Yeah, can he dash? Well, he can dash, can he?
Yes, he can, because he's considered a player character for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in front of Loon now.
Excellent. Now, can he fire into the portal? Unload it with his pistol?
He does have a final decision, yes.
Yep. Fire into the pistol. Myron just snaps his fingers.
4 damage.
Woo.
This is the first turn he's under your influence. Max HP reduced by 10. So I've discovered the way I wanted to do it, Kalis. Every turn their max HP gets reduced considerably. And then when they have no more HP, when they're down to 1, that's when they have to start making either strength rolls or other types of check rolls if you wanted to make other ones for them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll just explode.
Okay, so we got to get him close enough so the bones are like shrapnel in, right?
No.
Oh my god.
Not in that case. But because you have control of this character, you know that this person has 20 HP.
Damn.
I mean, he's as tanky as me. What the fuck?
They might have the same HP, but not defense.
That point. Anyway, now that his turn, like the rest of his boys watch as he just like has this strange aura over his shoulders. Loon, as you see this guy walk up past you, you can see that there is this oppressive golden light that looms over his shoulders and the back of his head.
What?
Mayrin, would
What's
it
this?
be golden or what color would it be?
Silver.
Silver. Okay, so it's a oppressive silver light. Sorry.
Myron,
Yeah,
what is this light?
Don't worry about it. Besides, he's just helping the community. Isn't that what law enforcement do here?
As Mayrin says that, the man, like, almost on cue, pulls out the pistol and with trained precision puts those bullets into the creature.
Oh, see, he's even a team player.
That's
Wrong.
good. Just
we
make
should
sure.
hurry. We should
just-
hurry though. He's only got about 2 turns.
Just make sure.
No,
take
you
care
can't
of
be
him,
making
okay?
out of world references like that. Mayrin's like, the meta.
Just make sure to take care of him, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
Don't make me change your mind.
The remaining security guards continue to make their formation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're just gonna stay together. And they're gonna spend their last decision making long range shots. What I've decided that is if characters are at a certain range with their weapons, they can still make the shot. It's just at a disadvantage at that point because you're shooting further than the weapon, not the weapons intended, but from like their ability to fire with it. I'll consider adding like special preferences like in other RPGs where you guys can gain firearm preferency, martial arts preferency, and we'll see where that tells for. For right now, these security officers, these riot officers are using pistols to fire at this guy, the top left corner mutant. Guy in the front rolls a 1.
Oh. It's not even loaded. Why did you come here with an
The
unloaded
second
gun?
guy rolls a gun. Rolls blank. And the other guy rolled an 8, but that's not high enough to hit. So those 3 guys are done. Turns are done. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, because shit. They are aware that this guy exists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. He's just gonna dash. 2, 3. And right here, his ally dashes through row, and both of these men, Standard belts out the order for both of these men to uncharge their pistols. But because they don't see the portal and they don't know what this portal is, even being told where to fire, they collectively both have to roll their accuracy in order to hit the portal. Your portal towards non-anima users is a flat DC of 10 plus what is it? Your not range stat. Damn it, there's no flat modifier I can add, huh? Let's say DC 10 plus your level, player level. That's fair.
What is all player level?
5, if I'm correct. Or 6.
I think we're 5 close to 6.
Gotcha.
Let me go open the book.
I'll wait. Did you like the interaction, Marin?
Oh, ease. Did you remember to double the damage from the green portal?
I did.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
to
damn, they are
4.
using Nambos. Like Derringers.
Oh man, they're just using pea shooters.
That would be a Derringer.
Yeah, Derringer. And I am trying to stimulate riot control, not a police force tasked to kill.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
we're level 5. Yes.
Okay.
Shit, I hope we don't kill the fucking giant monster that's trying to destroy the bay. That would really hurt the fucking monster community.
Pulls out my shotgun.
Man, those other 2 guys are just standing down there menacingly.
Oh, right. I should have had the officers shoot the guys that can actually see. Oh, well.
Next
Wait,
turn.
hold on. They haven't fired yet. Because we haven't decided your
Wait.
DC yet. But still figure out what you're trying to figure out, Loon, what level we are. I know
Yeah,
you guys...
we're 5.
5? Okay, so the DC would be 15. So instead of
'Cause I-
firing at a harder target, they'll just focus their fire at a target closer. And because their target's less than within their optimal pistol range, which is 40, they're firing at 35. They get to roll with +5 to their roll. 7, and the second guy actually hits. The +5 does not count towards damage. They still have a flat one. But that guy pelts this creature over here. Just 1 second. Try to remember. God damn son of a bitch, Dominic.
You know, I have one question about Myron's power.
Listen,
When he releases a person from his control, do their max HP revert to normal?
I'm
with
sorry.
extend-
What do you mean release?
You know exactly what I mean.
out of character, you can know that unless Kalis doesn't want me to spoil it.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay, so out of character, you would know that anyone who's under Maven's influence loses their max HP. If they're NPCs, they lose that max HP as a sign that they cannot recover the damage dealt to them. If they were player characters, they would take damage over time, but not depleting their max HP. There'd be a certain point when a character gets halved HP that then they start to lose their max. Any character who loses their max HP in either Mayron's effect or through other effects that go on in the game, it can be restored through a long rest or with characters with restorative properties. Certain characters, even with restorative properties, may not be able to restore max HP.
Okay, so yes, but you have to either have a really long rest or necessarily with mad good healing skills. Okay, got it.
Glad I can make it clear. I'm calculating damage. Okay, it's slightly wounded, but not damaged badly. But the security guard put bullets. Civilian on the left side of the screen leaves. He gone.
Yeah, you know what that's for, Evie? The one bullet, so when you're lost in the woods, you can shoot yourself.
Damn.
Civilians at the bottom of the map are gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's 2 rounds. So you can shoot yourself twice.
One
in the foot and one in the head.
4, 5. The
Right in the
soldier
cast.
guys that accompany
Oh my
the golden guy
God.
move. They move 5 tiles. 1.
Nothing to see here, civilians.
And they spend 1 more dash.
Yeah, I saw that, Evie.
Eevee, can I have your luck? I'm trying to hatch a shiny Eevee in Pokemon.
Oh, someone like get a what was this Pokemon? I can't remember what Pokemon she was getting. She got it on the
All right, so
32nd.
Kalis isn't up to snuff on his gun lore.
Which Pokemon line?
I forgot what it was, but she got it on the 32nd try of hunting it.
God
Do you remember what it
damn.
looked like?
It was green. Its shiny version was green. Actually, literally.
Okay, so before you guys continue, I'm sorry. The guys in black metal armored suits, similar to the golden suited guy, they make their movement up. They spend 1 movement and 2 decisions to dash.
Oh my God.
So you can see them right over here. Sun turns over to look at Loon. Hey, do you want us to do it? Do you want me to do anything about these guys coming up?
Alistair.
Sorry, Alistair.
Okay, What is it, son?
Well, no, it's just a reactionary thing. Sun points towards, as a GM, I'm just at-libbing that he's announcing that these two guys are,
Just suddenly fucking dipping at
yeah, they're
us.
running at speeds. It looks like they're trying to get to their leader or whatnot.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Distract them as best you can. Just be careful.
I'll try. Okay. And with those turns out the way, security guards included, it is Ro's turn. Ro is a unique entity, not really a player, because, Mr. Hall is the character. He is an anima taking power over Mr. Hall. So, he gets 2 decisions like every other player character, and lacks and doesn't have really a move. In fact, he can just move across the range that Mr. Tall provides for him. So, noticing Mr. Hall, Ro notices these 2 actors making their way up the street. Looks over at Loon and goes, "Would you like me to stop them?"
Alistair.
He didn't ask Alistair. He just looks over at. Did I say Loon?
Yeah, you said Loon.
Ah, damn it! I'm sorry.
You know what? Yes, please assist, son. If I need help with the big kaiju, I'll let you know.
So, Ro nods. And I'm only asking Loon since he's the closest player character. But Mayrin, if you wanted to add anything to what Ro could do.
No, you got him, man.
Okay, sorry. I meant to I would ask. I'm sorry.
I figured he was asking everyone in the area.
Yeah. So with that in mind, Ro teleports to here.
No need the
Keyword,
fuck.
teleports. And with a snap of what doesn't appear to be 2 hands, suddenly the appearance of that bluish white energy blows up. No, not blows up. Sorry. Appears.
He blows on the fuck up. Holy shit.
Appears underneath these men, these suited men again. And seeing the ability of what is it called? Ro one more time. You guys understand now Ro's first ability. He has the ability to create white target. What's it called? He has the ability to create. Sorry, I'm reading this. Oh, I didn't actually type out the lore. I just typed out the mechanic.
Oh no.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. His ability allows him to tap into the force that is the literal objectivity of things. He can create. Recreate the span of motion to keep a target rooted with his ability 1 by essentially commanding the material objects they wear. Not every creature can resist this effect, and only certain and only anima users can resist. But literally, what I'm trying to get at is that he grabs the objects of your either clothing, your laces, the very dead skin of your body, everything of you to revert you back to the portal where he starts you from, no matter what you do.
So even if I went naked, he can still pull me back.
Yes, by your very molecules. But if you're an anima user,
Hey, what the fuck?
You get rolls to resist this. If you're not an anima user, like you saw earlier with the creatures.
Just be clear. You basically reset up your position, right?
Position, yes.
Okay.
Your actions are still considered to be done. It's not as if he can stop your actions. with that, Row ends their turn. Its turn. And running down the initiative. The initiative will go tomorrow. Sorry. Mayrin,
What will go on?
the plot will go on. I love you. Mayrin, it's your turn.
Oh, I reckon I'll just try to fire this minigun into the portal again. That seems to be doing us the trick.
Before you do
Unless it's
that, you
going to
need to pay
explode.
upkeep for the for your possession.
That my minion will pay upkeep for that instead. What am I? Charity?
I'm not against the idea, but the only thing is it reduces max HP by another 10 points of HP if you wanted to try that, Kalis. Sorry, Mayrin.
Doing what?
Lai suggested that Mayrin wouldn't even want to pay the upkeep and leave it to the minion, and I was like, huh, I didn't consider that. Mayrin could actually sacrifice another 10 max 10 HP from the NPC in order to cause you not to pay the upkeep. I'm not against
Oh
the
yeah, I'll
idea.
pay that blood cost every time.
Oh no, the poor NPC. I was just not gonna like that.
Actually,
Yes, he pays the toll.
you want to fit in this boy's hole, you pay for the toll, the troll's toll.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
Sorry.
Danny DeVito's
My phone decided that no. My phone decided use while locked. No. That I am going to suddenly start using its voice system for some reason.
Cool.
No.
It's getting a well. Time to throw it back in the toilet.
All right, so yeah, I'll totally save those anima points. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay. So just to let you know, now you know this guy's HP. I cannot put him to 0, but he is now down to 1.
What happened? Oh, and it just like he explodes when it hits 0.
Well, no. Yeah, exactly. At 0, he doesn't explode, but he will expire.
I'm sure his family has
Pay
the
the
best
toll.
healthcare. But all right, now that that's settled, can I fire this chain gun into the hole?
Yes, you may fire the chain gun into the hole.
What's it accuracy? How do we do this?
We did this as a was it the minigun has a D10 plus your dexterity.
And it goes to my portals, then you don't have to worry about accuracy because
And
you're
for anyone
fighting.
listening and wondering how am I making these numbers, how am I doing this ruling, I will tell you it is a combination of my knowledge and my preference with D&D roll system, and most of what the gift system has given me and what I decided to add Lit Plus.
God damn the worst.
And don't forget
rolls.
bistro mathematics.
Clovis spends a reaction because you guys are because he understands that you guys are helping. He waves his hand just like the ocean, and you feel that your hands start to move across the controls of the turret better. He reveals his anima to be named Smooth, with the ability to give and grant users or objects rerolls. Reroll your
Hey.
accuracy.
How about a 12?
Goes through the portal. Oh, your target was the creature. Why the hell have you roll for accuracy? No, you just roll for damage. I'm sorry. But,
Oh.
I mean, a 12 is better for damage. 1d10. I'll keep that. 24 damage you dealt.
Woo.
Fuck, Smooth says the straight shooter. the not copyrighted version of Smooth. Sorry, the not copyright version of a straight shooter is Smooth.
And 2 attacks a turn, no?
C. So
All right.
this time, not a +6, since now I'm catching on. So you're rolling straight for damage. That's going to be a 1d10 That's since it's only the weapon that you're the turret that you're using, and it itself has just a +2 to accuracy to damage. As that's something Lion can continue to upgrade later. That's an 18. Lance can do later.
Yeah, I just goddamn need money for it.
With that barrage of bullets, you guys knock it off its status again.
Yay! We interrupted its turn.
Yes. Just to
Time
note
for an
though,
all-out attack.
doing all of that has just knocked it out of doing an attack. Does it mean that damages actually its HP?
Oh, so it has an overshield.
Something akin to that. Oh, this is gonna be a treat. Oh, that's gonna be great. You're already done with 2 decisions. Would you like to do anything else with your AP or your movement, Mayrin?
Oh no,
All right. With that, we
the
go
chair
to
is far too
Lance.
comfortable.
Oh, Lance McKinley, my lad. I need you to do me a favor.
What's that? What is it?
Look at your character sheet.
Hello?
Look at your character sheet.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
The section where your inventory is. As Lance McKinley goes through his pockets, there's a sudden heaviness in his right hand, a weight that he can't feel, an oppressiveness behind it. Make an intelligence check for me. You may also use a junction of your god Rockabye to help you with this check.
Let me see how much fucking audio I put. Is that my max? Yeah, I'm gonna junction this and use PAL to help me with this. Hold on, I'm down from 8 to 7.
Also, not to alarm you bros, but we're at 7 viewers.
Lucky
Hey!
number.
The force, well, for intelligence.
So are you junctioning?
Yeah, I'm gonna junction with PAL.
1.
That's a 9. We take those.
9 is just barely a success, as you feel your hand grip something tight in your pocket. You immediately wrench yourself from this sudden possession of control, and as you pull your hand out, it's the cracked black orb.
Lance sees it in his hands. He begins to like, how? I thought Paul said he left us behind. I gave it to him.
There are vivid flashes of purple-violet energy crossing your vision. And in that matter of moments, your question has been answered. The orb has been attracted to you and Alistair. And it's reawoken for its hunger.
No. No. Not again. Not that darkness again. It's kind of like Lance is trying to back away, but he can't really drop it, so he's like kind of trying to move away from his own hand.
So, you
Lance
still have
is
your
so-
2 decisions and your movement.
No, Lance is so freaked out he skips his turn.
Oh. Well, all right. If that's what you wish to do, I'm not forcing you.
Yeah, he's literally traumatized looking at the thing that almost killed him and his friends in his hand that suddenly appeared. He needs time to digest this and figure out what the fuck's going on. So he's...
All right, so Lance is having a moment with the cracked black orb in his possession. And with that, I think Sun is the only one I missed. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Sun looks there sadly. It's okay. I know I'm used to being left behind. Sun curiously spots this radio. Moves
What
over
is this
to it.
archaic device?
and clicks it.
Everybody dance now.
Oh, I was gonna actually ask for you three to for a suggestion. You may choose. Give me a second. There are 3 different genres of music you can choose from. Stuff that I would know. Hold on. Alternative, metal, or rock. Being 90s rock.
Walk. We're
90s
talking
and
about
20s.
Dio Walk?
Yeah, that would be there too.
Yeah, Dio Walk, let's do it. It's either that or Motorhead.
It's everyone else too.
Motorhead. I know. Motorhead, Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath's the wizard.
So I just need a genre first. I have the songs.
Oh, like I said, metal. If not, you know I've got my own music going.
Oh yeah, no,
I'll
metal makes sense. I'm cool with it.
So what are our choices again?
Metal,
Alternative?
alternative, or 90s rock.
I'll pick alternative.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Lance, Mayron.
Oh, I said metal like twice.
Sorry, metal. And
I said
Lance.
Rock and Roll.
Damn. Oh well. Sun looks kind of
That's 33, 33, 33.
Yeah. This is called. You know what? That's perfect actually. As Sun just stands there, kind of perplexed, like, huh? Maybe I don't know how to work this boombox anyway. And he clicks it. It begins to play. Since none of us could have actually decided, it begins to play a series of like and it plays music, of course. I'm trying to describe the music though. I'm really bad at that. Fuck it. It plays oldies but goodies.
I know that song.
Yeah, the OST of Jet Set Radio Future.
Jet Set Radio.
Within anyone within within 60 feet of it, that would include the current players and all. You guys all to receive a +1 to any of your rolls as this music is playing. Unfortunately, this effect also stretches to any antagonistic forces as well, as it's indiscriminate.
Music be like that.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Let's go.
Sun, the tattooed, shirtless man who harnesses the power of the anima day and night. The anima day. I apologize. He has the ability of controlling small and artificial sun. He seems he can also create constructs off of the powers. But unlike you guys, he also only seems able to use his AP1, as he doesn't seem to have an AP2.
Interesting.
He takes out his right hand, charges up a little bit of energy. I'm going to give you the Sun Special. And tosses a little hand grenade of energy. Oops, I didn't mean to reduce that. I meant to put that to 6. He throws this little light hand grenade at the guy on the right. Rolling for accuracy. Well, I mean, roll for his power, which is day and night. Boop. He misses.
Damn.
Hey, Suns didn't say he was the best at what he does. Just said he tries.
That's the important part. He tries.
Cool. Lance also should have a disadvantage at that roll earlier. So, Line, do me one more favor. Re-roll
I
that.
barely passed.
I know. Re-roll that. What was it? Your power. D8.
Oh, thank
The
you
D12,
so
the
much,
D12.
Evie. So, force D12.
Yeah, you rolled the same. You're fine. Okay, so now the kaiju has been hit. So this battle, right, as you guys have been progressing, like every time straight shooter is in effect, I would like to imagine that there's a sudden like shooting star that's visible even during day that kind of comes from the sky and then hits the target. It doesn't do any damage. It just grants a disadvantage or advantage. A sudden star hits the kaiju. It
Oh
feels
no.
rejuvenated. Otherwise, I think everyone's turn is done this turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. What turn are we on? We're turn 11. No, we ended on turn 11. We had to. So then we just finished 12. Now we're on 13. Okay. Smoke screen plus golden guy means that you guys don't know what's happening while he does his turn. So, uh,
Probably.
the best way to describe what happens is that you begin to hear screaming noises. Like blood
Then you
curdling
killed him.
screaming noises. What began as this guy valiantly jumping into combat, you can't see what's happening, but he is screaming, "Dear God, oh shit, fuck, it's trying to eat me."
Mistakes have been made.
It's just a prank, bro.
Oh, that's a good thing I didn't do that with Lance, because that was my that was my idea. They just jump on top of it with him, like, yo, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna out alpha this guy.
And considering that the kaiju has had, well, now is expending the force that's straight shooter. This guy could have had a the roll to save himself, due to the nature of him being an NPC. Whilst being garnered in some special equipment doesn't make him invincible to checks and rolls. But considering that that straight shooter gives a reroll, and I can interpret that reroll as that NPC now doesn't have the ability expending the power because this creature isn't going to make a roll against things at the moment. So it doesn't get this guy does not get a chance to its strength check. He automatically fails 2 on his turn. He needs to fail
Yeah, maybe.
2 more in order to get completely assimilated. That cannot happen again, as straight shooter cannot be stacked upon a same target for up to 24 hours. Kind of the binding target. Excuse me, what? In layman's terms, this creature does not technically roll for anything. So, it just made it sure that it forced this guy to fail 2 strength checks in a row. The logic is he's an NPC, he's not a player. And despite wearing the armor and equipment that he has, he's no better than most of the other human beings or anything else, as what you guys currently know. And because there's smoke screen, I can't deploy anything. So, this guy has a turn or 2 left before this thing tries to assimilate him. Or it, or her, or it. I mean, it's basically it. You guys don't know the gender, but I mean, it's the person is screaming bloody murder.
I'll take the knee for everyone and say it's a dude.
Okay. So anyway, the creature
Oh no, the
surprisingly
answer
doesn't
lands on
move this
turtle.
turn, and instead undulates again. It seems to have stopped its movement, undulates, and begins to do that movement again, and now has temporary HP of 175.
Damn.
Jesus.
With that, you guys can now roll for initiative.
I'll go first. Since I'm literally expected to fucking get trash. Hang on.
Say the line, Lance.
Say the line, Lance!
I goddamn punch it.
Yeah.
Yeah! Everyone starts losing their shit in the pub.
Rolling decks. I'm rolling speed.
Thank you, Lou. Lance, you rolled what? 13?
Looks like I'll be going last. Fucking 3.
Damn. Alistair went 11. Mayrin, whoops. Mayrin rolled a 3. And for the sake of speeding, I'm going to take previous initiative rolls for certain characters and consider it their base roll, initiative, just to continue things along. So I didn't have to keep rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means Sun, Steiner, and Hall
Fuck
all have
even! Jesus Christ!
all have flat initiatives. Does the kaiju fuck?
Well, if Hell's Wrath was here,
I mean, if Hell's Wrath was here,
The simple answer is no.
it asexually reproduces. We've seen evidence of it doing
listen,
that.
I'd have suplexed
I
him
don't
off
want to
German
spoil
suplex.
anything until after the session, so for now I can't answer. But I will gladly give a better answer. But the short man's term is no right now.
Besides, we're doing fine. Except the golden fellow, but can't make an
What can you
omelet.
do?
Damn, they don't build stupid like they did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Father Falcone.
At least it was in
No,
goddamn
no.
Lance on that. We would have had Father Falcone power bomb Lance into the monster.
Yeah, it's just been fastball specialing.
That would have
It's
been
worked
that would have been
before.
the best thing ever. I would have loved to have narrated how Lance would have been like accepted into the colony hive. As if it had opened its mouth and like Lance like, oh no.
Oh shit!
Wait, Hell of Wrath fucks? We don't get into that. Let's get back onto the turn order. We have who's the fastest? God damn, 13. God damn. Yeah. So it seems like the creatures are gonna go first. Then we'll have the civilians who are under the influence of the power to go. Then we're gonna have Steiner, then Steiner's boys, but then Mayron's gonna have his boy is gonna have to pass a power check. We'll get that later. The guys over here are gonna be making their moves. Yeah. So mutated humans go first. Mutated human, the right over here.
That's a hateful term. Genetically different, they prefer.
True. Very
Wait,
true.
what?
Very true.
Before X-Men.
Oh,
Yeah, essentially.
He crits and hits this guy.
It sounds like a not all problem.
who just critted?
Civilian over here.
And who did they hit?
Oh shit.
After the civilian gets hit for 7 damage, the temporary HP that this loss gets reflected back as true damage, and it takes 7 HP. It then punches the civilian again. Whoops, I didn't mean to roll the extra, but it rolled an 11, which is enough for him to hit the civilian again. And dealing damage, another 7. So it takes 5 HP as reflective damage, removing the aura. Civilians have 6 HP max, and he loses what? He had temporary 5, so he loses 2 HP. Civilians now down to 4 HP. Civilian then breaks into makes an intelligence check in order to not panic, and fails. Is panicking.
Oh no! It failed its morale check. Quick, get a commissar.
You will not serve in combat. You will serve on the firing line. Same dude who did
He is a Catholic. So let me move the camera to make sure that we are also able to see Just a little higher now. That the creature in the top right makes its move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it dashes one more time. 1, 2, 3. Ends its turn in front of Lance.
Oh, look, Lance, you made another friend.
God damn it. Why can't I ever make friends with supermodels?
Because you live in West Bay and you can't have nice shit in West Bay.
Ha!
What? Axe Mom.
Okay. With that creature's movement out the way, humans under influence, civilian panicked, causes this creature to take a free reaction to deal damage, and that just straight murders this person.
He did.
1, 2, 3, 4, just to make sure that he moves away. And that person is not armed with a weapon. No, they just have their fist. So they're rolling a d6 here. Plus Jaji's ability, which is only another small bonus, but it's not enough. They don't have anything else. Other civilian 1. Nah, that's 3. Yeah, it's fine. Who's over here has a weapon, so rolls on a d10 instead. They do hit, and they deal d10 damage, and wow, that's a lot of fucking damage with this crowbar. Oh shit, she killed it, I think. Hold on.
Oh, sick. We got Rule 63 Gordon Freeman here.
I was gonna say, Mr. Freeman.
Miss Freeman.
Why'd you,
Yeah,
Miss Freeman? Why do you have a ponytail, Miss Freeman?
Somehow
this is all Zen's fault.
Hold on.
It's always Zen's fault. Zen's fault, man. When you
Yeah.
mention Zen, it's always Zen's fault. And you know it, Galus.
She rolled an
Yes.
8, gets a +3 to that 11. Yeah, no, literally domed it. Correct. Jaji regenerates. What was it? These things drop.
Like 2, I think.
No, they drop 3. And it is dead.
He did.
It's dead. No big surprise.
Make you humble.
There we go. So currently what has happened in a very short amount of time, chat, is that these civilians are under the influence of this anima user over here. They have these special little red auras above them that prevent certain amount of damage. One civilian got popped like a cherry, and then got panicked because they couldn't keep up their morale anymore. The creature took a chance using its reaction in order to kill the person. Then this character, although this character first, this guy under the influence of the aura, only using his fist, couldn't hurt him. Then this girl with the fucking crowbar with the effect of the aura cracked the fucking creature and killed it, giving the anima user AP restored. And because there was a blue box nearby, she would have also got a +1.
I love the fact that literally when that force ability came up, Lance got it was on Lance, but then you forgot this fucking overshield power. So the moment it broke on Lance, being used by another enemy anima user, they broke the shield, they took true damage, and the guy laid himself flat on his ass, but Lance was perfectly fine. That was funny.
She fucked it in the ass and made it humble. Alright, next up we have... Oh, right. So those creatures would have gone. Gold guy fails his turn. He's calling for backup from his boys. So the lads, if you guys so let me, I call them lads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, you're not allowed to call them lads. That's an offensive term.
No,
Because we're
that's
the
our
lads.
word. You can't use that.
So you see that they begin like jolting across the side of the what's it called? The side of the
Pier, dock, river.
no, this is a pier. So this is like the
Emotional
guard
damage.
railing of it. They make their way over here to where the hole is, from where Alistair literally pumped an attack strong enough to break the concrete near it. Hop over it and finish their movement. Just slide them on over. From there, they spend their last decision opening wrist rockets. They've got wrist rockets!
I was
I mean,
hoping that they would
it's-
like trip and like fall into the green portal and get shredded.
No, they hopped over the hole that you blew up, so they didn't land there.
I mean, I'm surprised they even made it all that far.
So they fire wrist rockets.
They got wrist rockets!
Watch those wrist rockets.
Yo, they got one guy, he's got a bottle cap launcher.
Both of them hit, and they're both going to deal. Yeah. 12 damage apiece, making 24. They then divide their damage by half for the missile pods and deal an additional 24. They deal an additional 12 damage. So smaller little clusters explode, and their turn ends.
So 24 and then an extra 12.
Yeah.
I don't know what was affected and activated.
I think it was after at the end of their turn. Oh yeah, I see it. They got the precision reset.
Can you imagine, like as a normal person, you're just
They
standing
look
down on the
around very
pier.
confused, unable to understand what just happened. But then they begin to understand that they look ahead of them and see Row. It looks like they're able to comprehend that there's an entity in front of them.
Wait, what?
Going on to, I believe now, yeah, we're at Steiner and Men. So Steiner goes first. But Steiner looks concerned as the creature hasn't moved closer or anything, and he doesn't know what the like. He also feels terrible that he couldn't do anything to help with the people over there. He rushes actually over to Lance. Lance! Moving Alexandria from him. Yeah. Moving Alexandria behind Lance. And I'm just going to freehand it this time. And a silver chain appears from Alexandria's hand, wrapping around Lance, away from Lance, and binding the creature in place. Much like a grapple, Alexandria can remove a decision and the ability for a target to use their AP.
Is that his level 2?
Level 1.
Ah, okay. Right, because you've never actually seen it in combat. Yeah.
Lance! He spends his decision yelling at Lance. Snap out of it! Lance? Lance?
Lance just shakes his head like, what, old man?
Lance, you see that the creature is being bounded by a silver chain. Following with your following your eyes following it from behind you, you see Alexandria. Lance, I need your head in the game.
Yada gotta.
What?
Yada gotta. Stay the hell away from me. I gotta do something. Is it my turn?
Not
Or
yet.
is it?
Steiner spends his last action, firing his pistol. He hits and deals 7 damage, not too much. Heard you turn in anger. What I'm saying. So yeah. And that'll be the end of Steiner's turn. Kalis, you have this guy has a power check to make. That would be his highest stat for his other stats that aren't HP, as that is his 10.
Yeesh.
So,
Make the roll. Let's see how this goes.
yes. So he for these kind of checks, they need to roll better than half of the best dice. At best, half of the dice selected. So the better the dice, the odds. So he needs to roll higher than a 5 or higher.
That was a 6 or
Oh, unfortunate.
This will be the last turn of your usage. Afterwards, he expires.
Sick.
Oh no.
Well, since he's right there, does he only have a pistol? He doesn't have, say, a grenade.
Unfortunately, no. They're not equipped. Like I said, they're not
What
equipped.
kind of riot police are these?
If
They
they
can't
were
even
equipped
take
with
out an
grenades, they would
APC.
have like pepper grenades or smoke grenades. And he's still not at far close enough distance to throw at because the projectile does not gain range bonuses for the green portal. It just flies very fast. He can't throw further than 30 feet.
Oh, I just have him unload into that portal then.
Will do. So he's gonna roll a d10 plus d10 no sorry d10 for the pistol, and he also gains NPCs typically don't roll with other stats like players do. This guy does, so he rolls with your accuracy. What's your dexterity? He rolled a 10 for his fucking pistol.
Let me double check. Myron's dexterity is a hot 6.
Cool. No, he perfectly shot it. He crits it. So he okay. Pistol normally, pistol does 10d damage. So d10. Myron, under your influence, you may pump damage. So you may spend an AP in order to give him more damage.
What do you guys say?
Yeah, he's gonna die anyway, so may as well make use of all he's got.
Yeah, can I pump 2 into him?
No.
Okay,
Only the
just the
one.
one. Yeah, just pump the 1 AP then.
Roll a 1d10 for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn.
That was a good investment.
17. Pum, pum, pum. 17 times 2.
34.
34 divided by a billion.
That's nothing. It's literally less than 1%.
And that's how much the rich are robbing from us.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Thank you. That's the
Yeah, I
end of
just
the
realized something. If the MC's gonna explode after this turn, can you
Yeah.
leave? Huh?
Something Evie said, the unpaid intern just domed someone.
Oh my god. If your MP is gonna explode anyway, Are you gonna like what lead them to the portal area and like fall to the green portal so his giblets like shred the big monster?
It won't be close that far. It's not that far. It cannot reach. You guys need to find a way to get the creature closer.
Ah, never mind then.
And by the way, Loon, that's illegal.
No, he asked me. I don't mind.
No, that's illegal for me. But in any case, Mayrin, you still have one more decision and one more movement left.
Oh, with
Yep.
the soon to be late. Well, I think we just unloading that portal again.
Okay, he rolls a d10 for the pistol, and then your dexterity.
6.
Oh, right, he's targeting the big fat guy. He doesn't have to roll for accuracy, but that's fine. That's totally fine. He rolls for damage, d10, and you may pump this with your AP again.
Yeah, I'll pump it once more. Keep it a nice even number.
Go ahead and roll a d10. 14. 14 times 2 is 28.
Nice. Now we just get 77
Movement.
more HP to go.
Movement.
Nah, I'm not gonna. Actually, yes. Let's.
He moves
Movement
4
is-
tiles.
Okay, move him right here. Let's get him away from Loon before he pops. There we go.
And then on the end of his turn, his body collapses. He starts striding forward past the portal, and then drops to his knees, and then collapses. His body then just turns slowly into a dust-like matter. The only thing remaining of him is the outer garments of his armor, riot shield, pistol, and accessories. The man who was the man wearing the equipment is no longer.
Myron,
Oh,
what
man.
just happened?
All we are is
Well,
dust in the
When the fire is
wind.
done with fuel, naught is left but ash, eh?
Shit, I need to make a body count. Game night, you need to help me with a body count.
Kind of all the innocent people
What for
that-
Myron or just in general?
Oh, yeah, no, it's just in general. We've had, like, I think 3 or 4 civilians get chewed.
Oh yeah, this
the
is like
guy-
a massive.
Including the most recent death, I'm including that one. We've had, this guy collapsed to death, so that's 5 people died. We've had 2 wounded, which is Jaji and Clovis, including Lance 3, Alistair, which he's been wounded for. Mayrin, you haven't been hit yet, right? Well, in any case,
No, he hasn't been injured yet.
yeah, Mayrin hasn't been injured yet. We have a couple of injured, a lot of dead. Not the best in Spiral City's history. But going forward,
Slaughter
Grab
of
a
Bay,
soda.
the slaughter of Spiral City Bay.
one,
Spiral City
2,
Bay runs red.
4.
Give me a second.
These 2
Okay.
security officers make their movement and spend only 1 decision firing into the creature that's being held still. Being grappled and held still by Alexandria allows these guys to just deal damage. So they're firing with just a 1d10 for their pistol, dealing 8 damage. Dealing 10 damage. And the other guy behind him rolls a d10. Oh no! I'll take the first 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Their bullets look near ineffective, but it's chipping away from the flesh. These other officers, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 4. I believe they're also in the firing squad time. Yeah, all 3 of the officers roll their d10s respectively. A 6, a 2, and a 5. The 6 does that. The 2 doesn't deal the 2 doesn't deal any damage. And 7. Yeah, so from the barrage of the 3 bullets, so from all the barrages of bullets, they seem to be very ineffectual actually hurting this thing party and group.
Oh, yeah, it's just well, I mean, we
Did he
figured that was
just
gonna
get
happen.
Thanos snapped?
We're here at the Hills Guild claim responsibility for the slaughter, just like the courthouse.
Damn. With that being done, the soldiers are done. Started went. Alice. Oh, Lance should have gone after Hall. Sorry, Lance. Don't worry though. It's your turn now, Lance.
Lance, so question about relics. They're like anima. We just use it like an anima, right?
Yes.
So we don't need to use
the
decision.
cracked
Gotcha.
orb also has 1 AP stored.
Neato. So Lance, what he does is he's going to spend both his decisions to dash.
Okay. Go ahead and move.
How much? How much can he move again?
You always ask me this. You have a base range of like what, 15? You also have sneakers that let you move another tile. So
12. I have 12 range.
So you go up to 17. You have 15 tiles, Lance. That's 3 tiles.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, wait, sorry. This is 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. So I also dash. Then I also won.
Well, you dashed twice. That's all. So you spent all of your movement, and you spent your movement, and you're spending your 2 action points, the decision points to just move. Go ahead.
Sorry, hold on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. If my range is 15, hold on. What was the fucking thing that can...
If you're planning to use the cracked orb has its own range of 30.
So can I put the crack orb within the portal?
You may use the portal, yes.
Lance looks at Alistair like kind of shamefully, but then he reveals in his right hand the orb. I'm sorry, Al. As he pushes his thrusts his hand forward, the orb kind of levitating in the middle of his palm. I have to do it. I gotta use it. And begins to use the orb into the portal.
How did you get that?
It chose me. It wants us for some reason, Alistair. I'm not gonna let it take you. It's not gonna take my fucking friends.
No,
It's gonna just take...
If it has to eat, then yeah, they're at the monster. Maybe it consumes him instead.
Mayrin, you see the cracked orb. I would like you to make an intelligence check, and this is based on your history as a outsider towards Spiral City. You may also
junction this?
I was also going to say he may junction it if you would like.
I rolled a 7 out of 8.
Yeah. Recognize relic. Recognize that. Then you recognize that it's an old, ancient relic. Something rivaling that of what you currently got going on for yourself.
What I've got going on or what I seek?
What you seek. It's as old and ancient. It is, yeah, what you see from this man produced from the relic, it's no mere trinket, Myron notes. Since this is your first time seeing the cracked black orb as Myron. Mayron. Anyway, Lance, with your right hand holding the cracked orb, you can feel a sensation of power coursing from the cracked portion. Your hand in the palm of it start to sweat, and there's a sharp, hot pain that pierces through the flesh of your palm. Your veins start to feel like fire being coursed through it. Purple veins start to come across as you finally let go of this pressure hold up into your palm of your hand from the cracked orb, firing and jettisoning a small black spear. The spear flies quietly through the air, almost as if it cuts through it with no ease. No friction creating it. It just smooth sails across the air. If it wasn't for the mere horror of this power behind it, one would think it's majestic. There's the black orb that Lance created. Fires through and goes through through Showtime's portal. There's a distortion once it pulls through the orange portal. It pulls the orange portal behind. After it passes through, it pulls the orange portal with it and breaks it. Alistair, you feel a physical rip of your own power as the black orb flies through the blue portal. And once it pulls through that portal as well, going forward, another tear at Alistair's power as the blue portal is ripped to shreds. Finally, the black orb fires through the green and jettison portal, magnifies its speed, rips the green portal in half. And then there is a silence. Nothing happens immediately, as Alistair's the first to react. Alistair, you will need to make 3 checks for me. These are all going to be a power check for each of the portions of your portal that were ripped to shreds.
Am I able to junction?
No, your power was literally personally affected.
Okay, so which stat am I rolling for?
Power.
Okay.
Oh, before you roll, you're looking to pass, and if you can't pass, then it is just a fail. Pass a 6, and for each failure, you take 3 points of pure damage.
Okay. Do I still get the +1 from the music or no?
Yes.
All right, power, correct, from Showtime?
No. Oh, no. Oh, strength from Alistair.
Okay, strength.
As also, yeah, go ahead.
My max is a 4, so I think I'm screwed.
Yeah, so then,
Hey, hold on, he can still roll falls to they crit oval.
Yeah, they do crit.
8.
All right. Okay, then let's see what happens.
Nope.
15.
Definitely not one.
And then...
You tried. Sorry, friend. So,
it'd be like that.
As you feel your body physically unable to handle the pressure, the sudden rip of your power, Showtime holds his levitating hands over his chained arms, and almost gives an unhuman howl before disappearing. Alistair, you feel jettisons of thunder and pain course through your entire body, taking 9 damage. How do you react and feel?
What? Myron watches him and he's happening all this. What's happening to him in the anima realm?
Oh, are you looking at it through the anima? Well, we'd have to. You would have to spend the 1 AP.
Yeah, I was just trying to be flavorful, but
I know. I don't want to. I could reveal it through you, but I want to do it on your turn. Okay.
Okay.
That's fair. So anyway, Alistair, you're freaking out. You're in pain.
I'm breathing heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the silence of the with the epics of Alistair's scream in pain, the black darkness of that orb extends. Wind begins to being sucked dramatically through it. Everyone standing needs to make a strength check of another 6. Again, unable to do so just means you auto move 3 tiles closer to that orb. The only one unaffected is Lance.
I'm sitting in the APC.
APC is a construct that moves because of this.
Holy shit!
Okay then, time for me to roll.
Oh,
Oh,
if you can't pass a 6, you just fail.
and I still cannot. Oh wait, no, no shit, I can't junction. Showtime's out of commission temporarily. Never mind.
Dead creatures move their normal movement towards the orb. Mr. Hall unfortunately moves as well. Ooh, he actually moves towards the edge. Sun has to make a
Shit.
pass. Expired human being passes through. Everyone up over here. Oh no, this is a dead creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Alistair, yeah, you get pulled 3 tiles closer. Jaji will have to make their rolls. Yep, they're fine. And because they passed, they grab you, Alistair. Hey, I got you. We gotta stick together. Clovis rolls. Fuck. Why did I give you goddamn checks? Damn it, Clovis. Uh, he rolled a 16. He's fine. He grabs onto the bench, grabs Jaji, and all 3 of you are holding onto a bench. Itself also moves slightly. Yeah, everything on this tile I had to start slowly moving.
Oh shit.
Oh, also, I'm gonna move back the APC 2 tiles as it's an object, like the map stuff. So it's not moving as fast as everything else. Well, actually, these trash cans should move 40 feet. They're fucking trash cans. Fucking trash cans! Oops.
What's the Japanese language? The letters? The characters, I should say.
Hiragana
Cantonese?
katakana?
Oh, what was that again?
Hiragana katakana?
Or kanji, depends.
Yeah,
Kanji.
kanji's the... Oh, yeah, these light bulbs have to make strength checks, too. Alright, let me move Mayrin back a bit, because he's still in the car. But it moves, Mayrin. You feel the car move.
Oh dear.
Also, now it feels like it moves backwards for some reason. As if being resetted.
That's peculiar.
Shut up, you. Anyway, Lance, it is still your turn. You are unable to close the black orb until the next turn after, and you'll need to make an intelligence check in order to close it.
Lance, can I use an AP to try to move the portal down into the bay?
You can spend an AP to attempt to gain the ability to do so. Yes. Note my language.
Attempt to.
Yes.
Well, I gotta do it. I'm not gonna let all my friends just
You may
fucking
spend
perish.
an AP to make a check of your decision to pass a check of 12. You may junction as well.
Jesus. So Lance is gonna use both power. I'm gonna junction this with both power and my strength, trying to force his own will, with his own physical will into the orb to move it downwards.
Go ahead.
Oh fuck! Come on, Lance, please.
Lance, you hold up your right hand and you feel God's rocket by cracking and straining under your desire and influence to try to move this. But as you feel just an inch of movement making its headway, you're immediately thrusted back by a fucking like an unseen force that pushes you off your feet. You're not stunned or anything, but just flavor wise.
Can I do it again, or I'm unable to?
You are unable to for now, as that's considered a decision. That'd be the end of your turn unless you have. Yeah, you dashed, and then you used
Yeah, I used everything I had on it.
Yep. With that turn, uh, Mr. Hall's body moves. Ro sees the catastrophe that's going on. Um, spends 3 AP to create the king's mandate. What's it called? The ruler's mandate. Golden words etched across the sky. Every player must spend all their movements to get away from the black portal as fast as possible.
Well, I'm fucked out of luck.
Ro teleports towards hold on, can he? Yeah, he can. Ro teleports towards Loon. Not Loon, sorry, Alistair. Help me! I can't grab my body.
You don't have to ask. I was planning to save you anyway. Of course I will.
He removes the temporary fields that are holding these two down. Yeah.
Well, that guy's fucking dead for sure now. Holy shit. The guy who was standing on top of the fucking the monster.
Probably, yeah.
Fuck. What? Wow. Who's the next to go? Hallwed. Alistair. Actually, yeah, Alistair and Sun, but Alistair goes first. Alistair, you don't have any like conditions holding you down. You're being held up by these guys who are holding you in place.
Thanks, you two. I want to yell at Soul for a second. Soul, keep if you can. Wait, do we have the same initiative?
Huh?
Do Soul and I go at the same time?
Yes.
Then I want to ask Soul to like move towards Soul and like and toss his body over to where I am as far as he can.
Soul nods. All right. He looks real nervous. Shit. I wish I had some weed, smoke leaf right now to smoke, man.
Actually, hold on. Before
Sun
that,
looks at the black darkness of the the black darkness of the orb. That's like totally not, feng shui.
groovy.
Yeah, groovy. Totally not groovy.
Once you get to Mr. Hole, I'll open up a portal to get closer to where we are to safety.
So here's the thing. With your anima being violently forced out of its powers, and in 3 different occasions, because your 2 portals count as one. Well, your 2 portals count as 1 for your AP, but it counts as 2 in terms of like being your power being literally torn apart. I'd say for 3 turns you were unable to access
Wait, did we skip Mywin doing the whole thing?
Huh?
Last turn. Did we skip Mywin?
No, Myron went last line.
But we're starting
What did I
with
do?
No, we're not on a new turn yet. We're still
Okay.
going down the initiative line. Hold your horses. I know you're excited. Going back to Alistair. You cannot use Showtime for 3 turns.
All right, then let me just some flavor text. Showtime. Snaps his finger.
As you do so, you feel like Showtime barely appear, but then fade.
That really did a number on me. I'll just have to make do in the meantime. Okay, son, still. Just toss him to where we are.
Sun kind of nods, and Sun makes his movement. First, having to pass a strength test because of the influence of the dark, the cracked orb. He does not pass, so he gets pulled.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit! So he gets pulled over here. He holds his ground, walks over, grabs Mr. Hall. Whilst now holding on to something, he moves at a half of his usual rate, so he can only pull Mr. Hall one tile. And spends his decision to make a strength check. On this strength check, he's looking to make an 8. He's trying to toss Mr. Hall as far as he can.
Damn.
Boom! And throws him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I? Sun says exhaustedly. Do good?
I got some
Perfect.
good hits in, right?
Perfect.
Now Loon is thinking with portals.
I got a question.
Yep.
Can they use what can Clovis do? He can like make people berserk, right?
Jaji can.
Can I have Jaji use that on Alistair to temporarily buff up his strength to help out Sun next?
You can't. Jaji doesn't know how to control the influence yet. So you would just go
Oh,
into a berserk state to fight the closest targets.
damn. What can I do? Well, first I noticed that I remember my HP is I'm not doing well, so I'm. Let me check my inventory. Hmm. I'm almost below. You know what? I'm gonna use small heal. I'll just drink one water bottle to gain back a quarter of my health.
Gotcha.
Water bottle X3. Uh, and now I'm back at 11 HP, so I have one more decision. Can I work with Ro? Can Ro like extend himself to grab Sun? Or no?
Ro doesn't have the metaphysical abilities to grasp objects in our realm. He has control over objects, but not like to grasp and manipulate them, because he is only an anima. And in fact, without his anima user being present, so even more, like even less at what he could do.
So here's something like I'll make an example. Let's say Ro extends a hand over here. Can I also like ride on the hand and then grab Sun?
Yeah, no, like I said, the anima doesn't have that much manipulation of its own powers due to its anima user not being 100% in sync with it. Because Mr.
Hmm.
Hall can't control the anima user, I can't do that for you.
Then I got another idea. I want to move over here and try to wake Mr. Hall up.
Uh, yeah, go ahead and you just spend a simple decision. Hold on. You wake up Mr. Hall. The mandate disappears. Huh? What? What's going on?
This is a really urgent situation right now, Mr. Hall. Just can you concentrate and think
Huh?
and say these words? Ruler of everything.
He makes an intelligence check at a disadvantage. Yeah, with that too, he's too disoriented. He's gonna spend one turn unable to follow what you're saying. What? What's going on? Why is that gold guy that I sold the hawk deck to on a turret over there?
It it's a long story, but right now,
Why is there a
just
giant portal over there?
there's no text explain for now. Just relax and try to regain your composure.
And with that, where do we go from here? Oh, Steiner should have shot at that creature. Mayrin, you're the last one to go.
Well, that edict's still in effect, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
Ruler of everything's.
No, it's that royal decree has been disappeared.
Oh. And the portal's still trying to suck us all up to oblivion.
Yep.
The actual state, not the plane. So I think Myron's going to jump the hell out of that turret and make a dash for it.
Cool. You dismount from the car. You may dismount on the left or the right sides. Now you may move Mayrin's regular speed.
Oh my god, what?
Which would
Wait,
be your
doesn't
range
Mayrin-
stat. If it's maxed out, then it's 30. Then 30 would be like
35.
6 tiles.
Wait, no, I thought Dex was movement for the character.
No, Dex is not movement. Range is the dictating stat for movement. That's why Lance is so fucking slow. Is the only way that his character gets like.
Is this stoplight being ripped out of the ground by the Force?
Hold on. Let me make a check for it. It needs to pass a higher than 6 at the moment. Yeah, it's fine.
All right, Myron's going to grab onto that.
You get a advantage on next checks.
Sick.
That's until that thing flies, because you fly with it.
Well, if I slip into the Anima realm, am I still affected by this?
Oh, that's what we had to discuss. You want to slip into it?
Am I still affected by it?
By
The
Black
black
hole.
hole trying to suck everything in.
if you go into the form, I can only tell. I cannot say for certain if it would or wouldn't. I can only tell you have to try and find out.
I can always just deactivate the power. Yeah, I'll slip in the Anima realm and see what happens.
You spend 1 AP to activate and go into the Anima realm. Because you aren't still staring at Alistair and unable to see him past the car, you slipped into the Anima realm. The power of your Anima, the
Nightfall.
the ring around your finger glows into a silver bright light that encompasses you and then turns you invisible.
Fucking deuces.
For all intents and
Where did
purposes,
that
even
go?
your token disappears, but I will still have track of it.
Where'd that guy go?
But in any case, whilst you're in the Anima realm, the sky and color of the world are an inversion of much darker hues. The sky itself, while it still seems sunny, it seems like to be a perpetual darkness of sky. The area around you is a wishing of pull of air. You can see the small fabrics that make the particles of the existence around you being pulled like small little sprites of light. They're like these little shining lights coming off from each and everything around you. From the light post, from the gravel. Everything around you seems to be losing some little portions of its essence, flying into this unyielding portal. And in the maelstrom of the portal itself, while you stare into it, it stares back at you.
It?
It stares back.
Is it a clown? Is
And
it
only for a
Pennywise?
brief moment, and make sure. Yeah, phenomenal. And only for a brief moment, what's it called? Mayron,
Wait.
do you see a man standing in the apex of that portal? that dark oblivion orb. He's clouded, he's armored in some sort of purple-ish energy that clothes around him. His skin, no longer that of human flesh, but decayed in such a way that it looks inhuman, almost in purple hue. His eyes completely whitened. An avatar for this form of an orb. And as soon as you looked, it disappears as well. You are fine, but you are still being pulled by your very essence into the black hole. You may not
Pull
suffer.
stronger or the same?
You may not suffer movement penalty, but you suffer a -1 AP tax on top of being in the anima realm whilst this portal is open. It is literally draining everything it can.
So is this something? Is this a part of Myron's animal, or can he do that naturally?
Being in the animus realm.
Yeah, is this something only he can do? Is this animal, or is it something he can naturally do?
His anima ring
something-
gives him the power to slip between the vowels of the human and the animus realm, but only in limited places where he currently is. He cannot traverse, he cannot traverse
Oh,
in.
sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine, buddy. He cannot traverse in the anima realm whilst using the power of the ring, because he does not know anything of the animus realm. If there is anything, the anima realm for his interaction purposes is just an inversion of our reality. If there is more, he needs a navigator, and that's my only hint. Did I clear that up question for you?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not suffering movement penalties in here. I'm just losing AP a turn.
On top of spending the AP for being in there, yes.
Yeah. All right, I'll just pop out of here then.
You'll do that on your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Cannot pop in and out on the same turn.
Just like transformations. All right.
Yep. Otherwise, that's the end of the turns. Okay. Yeah. Everything. Next turn. Huh. We have narrative initiatives now. Lance, you're gonna have to be the one to go first in the turn order, and then we'll roll for initiative on everyone else. Unfortunately, Lance, you're gonna have to make that intelligence check for me now.
What's the pass on it?
Still the 6.
Ah,
You may still junction with God's Rockabye.
I'm down to 4. I'm using power and intelligence. What were you before? I needed you, Trivale! God damn it!
Lance,
But you roll it.
as
I want
you
to-
feel the purple energy in your the energy coursing through your veins, it's now reached up to your elbow. You finally grasp onto holding tighter to the cracked orb. Mellowing its malicious energy, you're able to control it, and you reduce the portal, closing it. Reduce your total AP to 1. You also receive the exhausted status.
Holy.
Lance collapses to one knee, as he can barely keep one of his eyes open. He looks, shaking his whole body. He feels as if he would know what's the sensation of being electrified over and over again. But this was like a forceful feeling that whipped into his very muscles, his very body. He's trembling. It's not because of the pain or the fatigue he's trembling from. He's trembling from all of this. Lance is scared. He's afraid of what's going to happen next to him with the sting in his hand.
And
He
on
looks.
cue, he can feel the ore pulse just one more time before finally it is satisfied for now. Encounter is over.
Dun, 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 dun.
No one levels up. Well, I mean, we'll talk about leveling up later, but for now, it's just the after scene. There's a slight pause in the air, an uncertainty after the sudden appearance of the black hole, and then disappearance of it in almost the same breath of a moment. Myron, Alistair, how do you two feel?
Alistair has the pant, still exhausted from what's happened. Sees Lance still freaked out and like hobbles over him to him as best he can.
Cool. We'll get to that in a moment then. Mayrin,
And also taking on Mr. Hall as well.
will do. Mayrin, what would you
More
like to do?
intrigued than anything.
Huh?
Well, first pop out of the animal realm.
Will do. There you are.
Yay.
I think you have access to your token too. Yes, yes you do.
I do.
This is free
And
action
I-
time, so you guys can move as you wish.
Lance, considering the fact that Lance is fatigued, he does not move. He just still stands on, like, he's on one knee, gasping and desperately trying to claw any amount of air into his body.
Alistair will check on Sun first. Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, he looks in disbelief at where that was. That was... But that can't be. He mutters to himself.
What?
He looks at Alistair gravely. The black hole sun.
What? You know what that was?
Sun looks very concerned. I... Go ahead and make me a charisma check. He is shell-shocked at the revelation.
Okay, rolling for charisma.
And you made junction.
You know, yeah.
Your pass is a 6.
Okay. Let's see. I know. Maybe he pops up Showtime weekly and has me like trying to fan Sun down to calm him down for speed.
Just
There's only
hands.
very faint amounts of wisp of air that come across, as Showtime's still weak as well. 7. It's just a pass. What if I told you, Sun looks at you seriously, that there weren't just the anima forces. The animas weren't just only a recent development.
At this point, I'd believe that.
I don't know much of the details, but upon receiving my powers, I know that my powers come derived from the anima realm. But there's a certain denotion of power, a celestial form power. And because my power derives from a star, the sun, I can't explain to you how I know what that was, other than my anima telling me. It is the end of all things, the catastrophic black hole sun, the extinction of reality.
Thinking of reality. I see. For now, let's just be thankful that we're okay and we'll sort this out later. I'm gonna check on the others. Just
Mayrin,
just take a minute and rest.
yeah, Sun takes a moment to rest. Mayrin, what would you like to do?
Did I overhear any of that?
I would like you to make a dexterity check. You will need to pass a 6 due to distance.
Oh, that's my max, man. Yeah, no way.
You may junction if you'd like.
Nah.
Okay, so you are unable to hear the little juicy bit of dialogue. Mayrin, what would you like to do?
Oh, since I've talked to him the most, I'm gonna walk up to Alistair. Is what just happened normal for here? Or did I come at a special time?
Now that I consider special.
Delightful. What was it?
So apparently, what that was was called the Black Sun. It came it's
No,
somehow connected
black
to
hole sun.
the black hole sun, and it's related to some sort of animal world.
Oh, you don't say. Do go on.
Apparently, people who have star anima know about this, but they don't understand why.
Sun holds up his hand. Hey, do you think it's smart to tell this guy? He points at Mayrin.
I did just help save you from that blobfish or whatever you all fighting. And you interrupted my hot dog, too. I want to be compensated for that.
I'm not the person.
Speaking
to
of,
talk
where
to.
is the vendor?
He points towards Mr. Hall.
Oh, delightful. A good cook is hard to find. But
Let
yes,
someone to your high spirits.
considering the fact that I just helped save your sorry ass, a little information would be appreciated. I am something of a stranger here, yes, foreign.
I
Very foreign.
apologize, good stranger, but after dealing with what I did today, and I understand that you lended assistance.
What's his health at?
Huh?
What's his health at?
Oh God.
You cannot, you can tell that he has more than half. So
Oh,
you would have to roll to use your powers on him. And he can roll and resist.
Yeah, I expected that.
Yeah. Sorry. But
Oh.
yeah, Sun just gives you a little bit of just. He's not like questioning you since he appreciates that you helped.
Can I do a charisma roll?
Yes, you may do a charisma roll.
And I'll junction it with power.
Cool. You roll higher than a 6. Oh, sorry, not higher than 6. He's telling you something personal, so 6 is usually the base modifier. I'd say 10.
I rolled exactly a 6.
Oh. Well, I did say 6 originally. Fuck. Fine, I'll take my L for it, but he was trying to keep this as a more personal thing, so it should have been higher on the DC. Though I already called it 6, I will play to the fact I said it. So, alright, I guess I should let you at least know that. It seems to be astrological sign of power animas that have some level of affinity to knowing things. At least he points to where the black hole was. To what it was. I don't know other anima users who have their own star symbols or whatnot. I don't know them unless I see them, you know? He shrugs.
Oh, quite.
He looks nervously at Lance. What should we do about Lance, Alistair? He has the black hole sun, or at least has the ability to summon it, and that's not good.
Yeah, I can see that. Given how he need a mental fortitude to like handle it, maybe I should hold on to it instead. At least for a little while.
Nervous as you suggested. Can we just let him hold on to it for now until we figure out what to do? I'm afraid to lose you.
Considering what happened the last time he used it, do you think that's a wise idea?
Well, do you think Sun looks over at Myron. Do you think it's a smart move to get both of them even more inflected? One's already affected. We shouldn't spread it around, especially when we don't know what what the black hole sun can do.
But you see how Lance was traumatized by it. What if he loses control next time?
Are you
What if
willing to
other
take on the
users aren't around to shut
responsibility
it
of holding
next
that
time?
power? It might corrupt you too, Alistair.
We'll just have to find the way to solve this before we get to that point.
Well, Sun thinks about it. I might know a couple of connections I can talk to, but it'll take me time to get any information.
I'll take it then. Anything for a good lead.
What about... He points towards Lance. Lance, how are you feeling?
He's just trying to grapple what happened. Well, he's just trying to figure out what the fuck happened to him again. Can he? What was that thing that was mentioned that he was selected? Was it? Why did it appear in his pocket? Max is mostly confused and scared. He doesn't understand what's going on. He's doing everything in his power not to just crumple over, crawl in the ball, and start crying to himself.
The sounds of sirens in the background begin to get louder. EMTs and rescue services begin to flood the area slowly. Minutes become stretched out a little bit longer as the EMTs start to arrive on the scene. What little more privacy you guys might have until we fade off to go on to an actual roleplay scenes for the next series of our content. You guys have one last choices of action before we go into that. Alistair, starting with you.
Yes?
Do you have anything last that you'd like to do, ask or talk or interact with before we slip into the roleplay space? Oh, and for intensive purposes, the guys in the suits at the south, they're not there. After the portal closed and with all the commotion, they just seem to have disappeared.
Oh yeah, one of
Okay.
those guys died.
So we're like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
This shit I'm out.
Alistair's gonna go back to Mr. Hole and check on him. Mr. Hole, are you back to Earth with us now? Are you okay?
Are you okay, Mr. Hole? Are you
I'm doing
okay? Are you
better.
okay?
But I'm having a hard time understanding what just happened. I felt like I was walking, but I couldn't walk straight, you know? It was weird. Are you okay, Alistair? That was your name, right?
Yeah. Alistair's panting. Yeah, I'm okay.
You know, I'm gonna treat you guys to some hot dogs. How's that sound?
Oh, that would be awesome. Also, just falls to the floor, but he's sitting a little bit tired.
There's a bench nearby, so I can imagine you just drape yourself on top of it. Myron, would you like to do anything?
And just one last look at Lance.
Oh.
Lance. Celebratory hot dogs.
Myron, you've clearly heard that, but would you like to do anything?
For now, no.
Okay. And Lance, any last bit?
Lance slowly gets struggling to get on his leg, the other leg.
You auto fail.
Yada gotta.
Can Myron go over and help him up?
If you would like to, yes.
Yes. Ah, wrong button. Go away.
You feel, Lance, someone help you onto your feet.
Lance looks up and down. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, my name is Myron. A foreigner here. Yeah, yes, foreigner. Tell me, friend, where did you get that orb?
I got it from some aunt who was trying to.
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Yeah, repeat that line without the dramaticness.
That's why. I got it from some fucking punks back in West Bay.
I
don't know.
see.
I've
I
had
have
it.
no idea where this West Bay is, but it sounds horrible.
Lance looks over to this person and shoves immediately into his chest. Get that thing away from me!
Huh?
He shoves the orb into Myron's chest. Like, get. I don't want to see that thing. You got some
Myron,
kind of
do
interest
you
with
willingly take it?
I suppose I can hold on this for you. Though if you don't mind a favor later.
I don't care. Just get that. Just
So,
get
Myron,
that
when you
thing.
get
Delightful.
shoved into it and you willingly take it, in your possession, man, oh man, you may roll or you may spend AP to auto succeed, as your anima tends to have it has a unique property to itself, and I'm trying to play more to the lore of the ring that we've created together. So,
Oh, I'll just spend the AP to auto succeed. Oh, wait, what's the cost?
I was just gonna get over to what's going on actually.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. But this is one of those moments for your character at the very least. Taking hold of the relic, you immediately feel the tremendous power. It is vast. And the best part of this power, it's incomplete. It is also very, very intoxicating. It's tempting, it's trying to lure you in. Of all things, you scoff to yourself. Tempting you.
Delightful, but one should always keep their guard up.
You
It
have to
only
spend
takes
3
once.
AP to resist.
Sick.
Upon your auto succeed of resisting it,
Did I?
the orb returns back to a more inert state. It seems to be like it was like a kind of show of power, but because it could not overcome you, it returned back to a more docile form it was originally. You are currently
Myron,
safe from the forces of the orb.
Can I roll to dominate the orb?
It is not a force you can, especially in its fragmented form.
Oh, we both had something in common then.
What? What the fuck are you going on about?
So yeah, what this would look like for Lance and Alistair, I would say you would be able to see it too. You're not too far away. Myron, you take the orb being shoved into your hand in your chest. With you holding it in both hands, like hold it up, you feel a brief moment before there is an explosion of both of you guys see of silver light that cascades over Myron's body and echoes across him.
Whoa.
This effect is very brief, but it's like a sudden thunderbolt of flare. Mayrin, it also revealed a more taller form of Mayrin. Just for a moment.
Wait, can I make a check on that? Because I'm literally being held up by this dude.
No. There's no like. Oh, sorry. That's what I meant to answer. Sorry, Mayrin. But yes, what's it called? Myron seems unaffected to the influence of the orb. For now.
What the? Are you anonymous user?
Oh, what? User friend? Oh, yes, that's what you call it. Yes. Yes?
Lance narrows his brow, slowly, like, raises up his hand to try to force summon God's Walkaby.
You summon God's Rockabye, but only your fingertips and some parts of the back of your hand are covered in metal plates. For only your right hand. It's barely holding up.
Wait, Lance, what are you doing?
I don't know about this guy. Something. What the fuck just happened now? What was that silver light?
What silver light? I didn't see any.
Charisma checks. Charisma check against Lance. And base DCs are 6. Lance is in a heightened state, so I'd say you need to beat a 10.
Okay, and I'm gonna junction. Oh yeah, yeah. What the hell?
No, Lance, you don't have to
Damn.
roll. You already
my-
have a base DC.
Did my second roll show up for you guys?
I see a
No,
3
it
and
did.
an
It's a
8.
4.
I see a 3 and a 4. I see a 12
Okay.
rolled and a D8 rolled. So you rolled a
Okay,
7.
so it
Okay.
didn't. Let me try that again. There it goes.
Okay, that's a 10.
It's 7 plus 4 is 11.
Oh, right. God damn it, I keep fucking up. I gotta slow myself before I declare DCs. Fuck. Lance has a base DC of 6. Well, players have base DCs of 10 when it comes to effects, plus their player character level, because we established that earlier with Alistair. But I said it was DC 10 and I have to keep it to it. Sorry, Danny. So, you're convinced, Lance, that he's not that bad of a person, but go ahead and roleplay it out for me.
I
I don't know what light you're talking about, friend. After you shove the stone into my chest, and that's going to bruise. Thank you. I just
I
held
would
it up
say
to get a
try not to
look at it.
deny it. It's not more like you can deny it, more like, yeah, maybe you saw something, but you're also in a weakened state, friend. I need you to
Are you sure?
understand that. Sorry.
Are you sure you saw something? You are a bit delirious, aren't you? Dueling with the undead and whatnot.
Lance, whilst you are convinced you might have saw something, you do have to give weight to because he passed the check, that he might also be right that you've been seeing things, especially holding the orb so long. Lance?
Lance the summons God's Walkaby. I don't trust you.
Come
At
on,
all.
Lance. Give me a bone.
No, sorry. Sorry. Whatever. Yeah, I guess I was saying something. What
You
was...
need rest, friend.
Sure. I got a place I can sleep at. You're not invited. I gave you a bone!
Hey, that's all I asked for.
How rude.
With that being said, the EMTs arrive to the scene, and everyone begins to be treated. Official death count, I believe, is still just 10. No, 5. That is not counting the other districts. This is just the isolated incident here. For the creature...
Isolated in quotations.
Huh?
Isolated in quotations. Listen, man, we popping off like Hell's Kitchen in DC, all right?
And, considering all the people that have taken damage, there are, I would say, 6 wounded. So 4 dead, 6 wounded. No, sorry, 5 dead, 6 wounded. And,
Yeah, that golden guy's dead.
We don't, huh?
Dead.
Oh, the
that
golden
golden
guy.
guy,
Yeah,
he's dead.
sorry. Golden guy is MIA. So is the creature. Both sucked into the black hole sun. And with that, so it's just missing in action. 2 missing in action, the creature itself. Which makes the report even harder to make as Steiner begins to try to delegate, responsibilities, finding the bodies, going to burials and whatnot. Those humans that transformed into the mutated form also disappeared, so they don't have bodies anymore. The process of identifying all the Jane and John Does during the scene continued to elapse, and I will actually put a little special project together, and I'll have a memoriam for you guys to see of the event. But
shit.
essentially, you guys are treated. All your HP and AP are getting to max. Lance, though, you are still exhausted. You'll need to take a long rest to recover. You were all given you were all like given the option to take medical treatment at the nearby Trivale hospital, and you would stay there for the day for just medical treatment and given to
Myron was never hit.
Yeah,
I don't even think he was ever in direct combat.
he fired the machine
Well,
gun.
yeah, he fired them. Yeah, but he fired it through portals. Like he was never in the crosshairs.
As he wishes.
That should take-
As basically
Yeah,
your
that
character.
actually worked perfectly, didn't it?
Lance would take the hospital trip.
But will Alice start?
Lance doesn't think about the massive medical bills he'll incur doing this.
No, it's given to him by Trivale for the services provided.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta use the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're wrapping this up. I apologize for stretching longer than our usual.
We usually end by like 1 o'clock anyways.
So I'm on time?
Yeah, well, fast today.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I like 30 more minutes?
Pretty
If
much.
there's nothing, there's nothing else to talk about. We
No,
can just
no,
speedball.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know that I was like, okay, I cracked orb, all that happened, kind of cut the boss fight, which was perfect. So now what we're going to end up doing is just we're a very small recovery phase, and then we're going to go back to role play. You guys going through the weeks on ahead, as now it is the second month of official role playing in the game. It is now June of 2000XX.
Interesting.
Go ahead and create a new note. Yes, I like to create that. This one is going to be called Roleplay World at Large. There's going to be a lot of things that just are going to happen at the end of this month. Like the changing in the order and chaos. You guys thought I didn't remember that.
No, I didn't remember that, so I had no thoughts on it.
Well, I didn't forget order and chaos. Which will
see
be
the
a very
sweat.
important thing that you guys gain, which I'll go over in just a second. But the roleplay world at large, after this very brief recovery phase, you guys are in the month of June of 2000XX.
Has
Okay.
Dr. Why we attacked yet?
Huh?
Has
Dr.
Dr.
Why
Why we? I'm sorry, that's a very obscure Mega Man joke.
I got it.
Thank you, Luna. I'm actually happy someone got it. Because what was that, 7?
Yeah, the whole series takes place in 20XX.
No, I meant the pronunciation of why we.
Oh yeah, dude, from Mega Man 8. Yeah, that was
even
8.
Game says
eight.
on pace. Look at him. See, he praises me. I'm happy that you guys like my continuity. If it ever gets too much, I can dial it down. Or do you guys like it?
I'm going through the Silmarillion third time. I like detail.
Okay. Lance?
I'm fun.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
Lance.
cool with it.
All right.
Well,
So, with that being said, recovery phase happens. And in the interim of that, nothing noteworthy happens. Just news articles and the story tabloids would be bursting about the incident. And through that, you guys will learn 3 things as part of the rewards for winning against the combat.
We leveled up, didn't we?
I was teasing you didn't, but I will let you guys level up, of course. So, you guys learned 3 little tidbits about the news. One, Zanagata is, it seems like Trivale and the outermost news articles are all kind of censoring the battle in some shape or form. The casualties seem to be concerned with some sort of bioweapon that was deployed by some sort of gang in the area. As during some interviewing, Clovis and Jaji are part of a gang. You guys learn that they're part of the White Collar Gang. No, I didn't call them that. The Royal Crowns.
The average guy.
Hold on, let me double check their notebook. I did put it in their notebook.
Could call him the Royal Flush.
No.
That's from Batman.
I know.
You could just call them the average guys. Average men. Like that's based on a song. Average.
I swear
No,
to God, I wrote it somewhere.
Bumbling fools. I gotta listen to the song again.
The regular Joes.
I dig it.
Yeah. So they're part. I mean, at least add it to their character sheet so I remember next time. They're part of a East Bay gang called the Royal. Sorry, not the Royal. The regular Joes. And it seems like most articles are kind of putting the blame on East Bay terrorism acts. The articles don't go into detail about everyone's involvement other than Alistair's being cited for helping civilians during the situation, and what's it called? The help from onlookers, as they kind of quote it. Not directly mentioning Myron, but kind of like insinuating that the situation was basically under control by the efforts of Steiner and his new what's it called? His new task force of anima-based users called Task Squad Zero.
I don't know, generic.
Well, none of you gave
Shame
me a
about the
name, so
casualties. Special Crimes Unit.
nope, too late. Task Squad Zero.
You didn't ask for a name.
I swear I will show you in the Discord. Maybe you guys did give
Oh,
us
I
some
just
names.
put.
Beat Crusaders.
I
think
did.
was-
Yeah, that's what I
thought that was
suggested.
for us, not the task force.
No, I'm talking about like the creating the squad for.
Oh, I thought you meant the dudes who showed up. Never mind.
Yeah, you're fine. So what do you guys? All right, do you want to be called Beat Crusaders or? Well, I want a solidified name here.
I say Beat Crusaders.
Lance.
Yeah, I was the one who suggested the name.
Okay, so so Myron, you're not part of the Trivale Police Department, but at this current moment, the squad is called Beat Crusaders, and on the newspaper articles and going around, Steiner and his experimental Beat Crusader squad, consisting of entirely anima users, help with the assistance of bystanders to help reduce the threat of the bioweapon that was deployed by the gang. And that's genuinely what they're going across. They're not in specifics about what the weapon was or anything. There is no pictures or nothing like that. Not yet, at the very least. I would like if you guys have any reactions in character. If you have any reactions, you can. That's the second bit, right? I said there's 3 bits of information.
Yeah, he said 3 bits. So Free told us that that the news are censoring most of what happened.
1. 2, there seems to be blaming this what's it called, Jaji's gang, which you learned then the third bit, which Jaji and Clovis are part of that gang. So that's the 3 things you learned.
Alex' reaction is, why are they? Something stinks about this city because that's not how it all played out.
It's just what it has to be, Al. Lance just looks over Alistair. Like his eyes are kind of like muddied along, like lost its shine. It just has to be that way, Al.
That's who.
Oh, why are you sad, friend? We won.
Where the fuck did you come from?
The West. Where did you come
Look.
from?
Line,
East Bay.
let it slide for now.
Well,
You're in
I
recovery.
know, West Bay.
You're not
Oh,
referring
what's
to
that
West Bay.
name
are you?
again? That place sounds terrible. I'm not sure why though.
Well, you said you're for the West, so.
Oh, I'm further west than West Bay, I'm afraid, friend.
And so yeah, that's the information you guys learned during the recovery phase. Again, I'm going to have a small project, so hopefully before the next roleplay, and the next roleplay is going to be probably a week, 2 weeks from now,
Yeah, on the
depending on
28th.
dental. Yeah, I have my dental
27th,
appointment
I'm
coming
sorry,
up on the
yeah.
20th. So, oh wait, it'll
Day
be on
after
my
our
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah, I will not miss out on my birthday stream. And because we're not doing a giant boss fight, would you guys rather continue the plot, or would you guys like to do a sort of birthday event to gain special items?
What special items? Sure.
They will be plot relevant. Like, there'll be items that you guys can use that are going to be transmittable to your characters in this actual game. No, not plot related items like that, but like what I have in mind is, and you guys are allowed to give me ideas, of course. I was thinking of going back to Caribbean as a special birthday event, as all the games will be free for all of you to try, and you only gain money as sort of a special birthday event.
It's time to go back to to that hotel again.
Oh, no. Come on. Lance
We're
is
watching
dealing
a
with a lot of.
supervillain be made with Lance here.
We can do
Look,
that,
I'm surprised.
or we can continue the plot. Either way, there won't be each month. I've always said that there's going to be a kind of overarching event that happens each month. So this kaiju was the special event. Before we ended up the kaiju event, did you guys like it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, we sent his ass to the Shadow Realm.
If you have any feedback, including the audience, I'm always up to learn more. I'm sorry, I've lost my experience with GMing. You guys think I got things all settled down. I always like to learn and see if I can improve. So, for anything else, for the next series of events, I'll try to keep them as unique and as interesting as possible without being too
A little more streamlining, I'd say. A full turn took us about an hour, roughly.
I'll try to turn down the number of people in the next event.
You could have do all their roles simultaneously, and if it works in some situations and not in others, oh well.
I will consider that too.
I had a question. How much HP did the kaiju have?
I can't give you an exact, but I can give you a rough estimate of more than half, let's go, half of 1,000, but more than that.
I see.
Beefy boy.
We had no chance in hell killing.
Well,
didn't we?
no, continue to shed just a little bit light. If you would have failed, it would have activated an ability. After activating the ability once, it would have a 3-turn cooldown. Then it would start the temporary HP again. And in that window, you guys would have the ability to dish out all the damage you need to.
I figured it was a DPS race.
No. The
Same.
You guys were trying to stop an ability from happening. That's all.
Well, we will
It
bamboozle.
reminds me of Sin. I'm not sure if that was intended.
Yes, I'm so
Which,
happy
if it's
you picked
Sin,
up on
I
it.
think I know what that ability.
Fuck yeah!
And I'm pretty sure I know what that opening ability was then, which I'm really glad we fucking stopped that.
If you are fitting down that, I can't unhide it. Yeah, it was a Sin boss fight, and yes, the scale
Yeah,
was
I
fallen.
felt
The little goddamn pods. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Economy of motion.
Yeah.
Action economy. We'd have been fucked.
Yep, that was my intention, but you guys stopped it. Kudos. I actually didn't think you could do it. I literally didn't. I didn't design that fight with those level of metrics in mind. So I had to keep
Did you
trying.
design that fight for Hell's Wrath, though?
Huh?
Did you design that fight for Hell's Wrath?
Can't say I didn't. Definitely didn't. It's a fucking fight sponge. But you saw I had countermeasures for being on top of it and stuff.
Yeah. And Myron worked exactly the way I wanted him to. Including to the point where, man, dumping in the charisma has been a good choice.
And
who could say no to him?
With that, I like to formally close the Kaiju arc. Thank you.
Yellowstone. Kill the
Yeah.
ones that matter.
And then we'll cut through, right?
Damn straight.
Damn,
Yeah,
now
that
I
would
kind of
make
want to get
it fun.
artwork done of the three of you standing in like Final Fantasy X battle line versus the mutated human, the flying mutated creature, the evolved mutated creature, and in the background, because how the shot's taken, you can see the giant kaiju.
That would be cool, but you need a lot of money.
I know an artist I
Get out
can
of my
ask.
town.
I'm probably gonna ask the artist that I have asked for the Yokai Hunter Art Society to do the artwork. Because I'm not asking for her to be quite specific. They can be vague with their body forms, but I'll bring it to them. That's something I want to get done. Because I think,
Yo, hit me up with that artist in DMs too. I have personal work of Myron. I want to get done.
well, she gonna get some commissions from me, and I have the money to at least be able to afford it this time. I'll see what I can get done, but essentially, my intentions is to at least hallmark for all of us the kaiju of Arc, because we have the prison arc kind of cemented with Game Night's meme, I think it was. The Alistair featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yo, why that demon blurry though?
So that's the prison arc. Like you see, I want to have it like where I may not be able to give you guys like top end stuff, but I at least hope I give you the experience worth it.
Hey, I'm having fun. No complaints here.
Yeah.
We have 20 minutes
I
left
am.
for continuing, so we can if you guys like to. What we would do is just light role playing. You would take a week, have 3 actions, and your characters can be
The
able to
first
do
time I'm.
free form. But only if you guys want to. Do you guys like to?
Sure.
I'm not against it.
Yes,
All
so we all 20. Man, I'm dealing with a character who's strictly dealing now with more PTSD.
Hi,
That's
Like I
Misha.
said, man, it's gonna end with Lance becoming this tragic supervillain.
Tragic supervillain.
Misha, please.
Misha
Feed me,
knows the
father.
darkness that's in Line's heart.
Father, I'm hungry. I
Feed
require
me.
sustenance.
You claim you're hungry, but you almost don't want to eat your dog food. You spoiled little shit.
This dry kibble brings me no pleasure, father.
It's wet food.
It's wet food, Umau.
It's lamb.
Mayrin, after the 2 or 3 days recovery, you are gonna stay at that pub, right?
Yeah, the one where the owner has been so generous to let me stay there for free.
Yes. What was the name of it again? And it's in
The
Trivale, correct?
Sauntering Stallion.
It's in Trivale, correct?
I believe so.
Well, then that means where would you like to put it? It cannot
Hmm.
be anywhere other than the Blue, Caribbean. It can be it can be in Trevale, Gridiron, Hammer District, Caribbean, or the Market District.
Oh, so I'd say the Market District if we can do that.
Sure, you have 3 different districts to choose from. You guys, the players, have only been in the Gambino district, which is the center. It's kind of general commerce,
Ooh, how
banking.
about the one right next to West Bay where Lance's home is? He's my friend. He gave me a stone. Did you see?
Friendship.
Let's now. We're gonna get shop tacos later.
Yay!
Dun, 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 dun.
Because Lance kind of described his
Thank you,
home to
Mel.
be in West Bay, but like literally as far as you can be from where the capital would be, which is where Lance is like situated away from, that other green square. I'm going to make your home right there on the. What color would you like? Silver still?
Silver's not going to show up well against this black back or this gray background. How about black? We're not using black for anything else I see right there on the screen.
I see a red door and I want to paint it black. What's the name of the place again?
The Sauntering Stallion.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, you love that name the second I dropped it when we were talking about this.
Wait, I forgot how to write it. Can you send it to me?
Oh, yeah, I'll send it to you. I got you, man.
Meanwhile, at the Prancing Pony.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know. Was either that or the Mariachi Mare, but I kind of like Sauntering Stallion. It rolls off the tongue nicely.
The mariachi pony.
They don't stop! It never stop! Yells louder. Dark stock!
It's in one ear and out the other.
Alright, so to explain, I'm gonna get artwork. I'm not get artwork, but I'm gonna get like or if you'd like to give me images to make a folder image, like folder for it. This Sauntering Stallion is a small hybrid hub, a tavern mixed with a inn. Not much of a. It's in most conceptions of medieval architect. Most people assume that because of more traditional fantasy RPGs, that a tavern also had an inn, which is not the case. It's more like a super luxury. So this place is quite well established within the you know what? I like that last name. The
Cervantes?
Yeah, Cervantes district. Gambino district, and you now know the Cervantes district.
It's a pirate
So what-
district.
No, but it
His
does
daughter
deal
was
with
hot.
so Gambino deals with specifically
Thank you,
making-
Callus.
Yo.
I'm sorry?
I
His
Callus
daughter.
taught me reference.
He asked if it was a pirate district.
Well, no, we're not a pirate district per se. It's
No, more like things that fell off the truck.
no. Cervantes district
Came
is
back to
actually
life.
for jewelry and high goods. As the last one, which the last districts you haven't guys gone to just yet, but they deal with weapons and munitions. The Gambino district, like I said, deals with general good tradings, like financials and other things that are more commonly commodities. Here in the Cervantes district, it's more about selling jewelry and assets. People come here to buy fancy shit. This is where people who aren't part of the upper or lower district would come to buy goods and whatnot. And even those in the upper district tend to, at times, come here as well. Making it the ideal choice for our friend, huh?
Oh my, yes. He is looking for a few commodities himself.
In any case, you are in the Sauntering Stallion, a 3-floor established building. There is the first main floor where the tavern itself is, a basement for celery and holding wines and all, a first floor ascending onto the staircase going upward, where guests and residents can sleep in. There are 6 rooms, 2 of which have extended mattresses and space, considered luxury suites, and there are 4 other rooms for smaller amount of people, just 1 bedrooms. And finally, a room above where there are 2 more suites that have extended beds and extended rooms that are considered master suites, and then the owner himself lives there, living in his own master suite. Just an idea of how the layout is. It's not too important right now, but we'll get to it later. For right now, all you guys need to know is that Myron would walk casually in to check on his establishment.
Fancy.
What
A
was the
nervous
tavern owner's
man
name?
with a white mustache, and graying black hair. His body, his form is kind of hunched over, and he looks over at Myron, who walks to the door. My liege. He looks down. I have a pleasure to have you return. You know this
as
man to
always,
be
I'm sure.
Peiter de Grimtug.
BRB 1 second.
How may I assist you, my liege?
Any important news today, Peter?
You may select any district and gather 1 free information.
Market district.
Which one specifically?
Oh, I'd say I'd start with the Cervantes district, the one we're in.
Okay. You have learned that there is a commodity boon looking out for rare relics. Any rare relics acquired can be sold here at 100% of their max value. Rare relics are considered relics with a rating of 5 stars or more.
They
Having
still
decided how I'm doing
Grand
the
Dwarf.
rarity system, I might mimic Monster Hunter. So for right now,
Hey,
this
man,
is
if
the
it
beta
works.
phase of it. It's going to change, but just to fit thematically for your character and his interests. For right now, rarity is considered a 1 through 10 star. Rare items that are 5-star rarity and more are considered super rare. I know the game gives me a base, the book itself, Overarms, does it for me. But you know me, guys. I like to put my own stuff.
Yeah.
So in any case, um, I can update most of your items, but most common items will not be anything more than a star or two. Probably, I'm gonna tier it off actually. Common, uncommon, rare, and then super rare. So uncommon
Let me
is
guess
like
the correct.
so common's like 1 through 3 star. Uh, 4, 5 is uncommon, and 6 would still be a no. 6 wouldn't be an uncommon. Rare would be 6, 7, 8, and a 9, and 10 is legendary. I'll make sure to write it up and
Mansion.
send it to you guys as well. Don't worry. So right now, they're asking for rare relics, which would be a 5-star or more relic. None of you got actually. Hmm, Alistair might have an. No, Alistair spent a gold ticket. Yeah, he spent a gold ticket to make Reverie. So Reverie is considered a rare. It's a 5
Did
star.
someone called for me?
Oh, I'm
My
discussing the
father.
rarity system. There's a
My
Okay.
food
10-star.
father.
There's a 1 through 10-star system. Reverie is a 5-star relic. It's considered rare. That being said, his other relic would be considered rare, and Lance would. Well, I mean, not Lance. Marin, you have a legendary relic, the cracked black orb.
Delightful.
Piter bows towards you. Is there anything else I can do for you, my liege?
My stones. Or him. The minute he says him, his eyes get very hard.
Piter avoids your stare. Yes, yes, my liege. I have a. And he makes an intelligence check. He looks down, avoiding your gaze. I haven't been able to procure much information for you about your stones, other than what you already know, that the buyer of the stone from the market here is in Trivale.
Mm. And of him.
He winces. Forgive me, my liege. Even harder to find any information of your. He holds his tongue for a second. Favored enemy, avoiding the name.
I never picked him as one crafty, but this place is strange and it's probably doing strange things to him.
He looks. Piter looks, waiting for you to dismiss him or ask of more.
Mm. For now, make sure I'm not disturbed. I have something to do.
Yes, your liege. Would you like me to close shop early then?
No. Money, time is money after all, and this place is expensive, is it not?
Yes, your liege.
Then, as you were, if I need you, I'll summon you.
Myron, you would notice that the hairs, asking him the extent of extending his knowledge and power, is a subtle movement of your influence on him. But visually on him, his hairs get a little bit whiter.
Might have to find a replacement soon. I wonder if he has kids.
Myron thinks to himself, ascending a staircase. Leading to what room would you have?
Top
Myron's
floor.
quite the blue blood, isn't he?
Would you sleep in the shop owner's room?
Is it the biggest room?
He's modified for himself, so yes.
Yeah. Tallest room, the highest room in the building.
Personal paraphernalia all around the area. There is a massive king-size
There we
mattress
go.
that has several areas of storage that you can go through. A large walk-in closet and a massive balcony that oversees the sauntering stallion looking down the street and for you to have a good view of literally the market district. So your house is looking away from where Lance is.
Oh, I can't see my friend.
Yeah, but you have a beautiful view of like. Hold on, I'll get the.
Yeah, it's the only reason he took the room.
And you can also step out, but you'll be able to see the bay area, like the actual like ocean. But it's not pointed for you to face it. It's pointed for you to face down the district. But in any case, Myron, you disappear yourself into your establishment. And we will come back to you in just a second as we get everyone else's character kind of situated to where they need to be. Let's get to Alistair next. Alistair, after your phase of recovery, would you just be back in your dorm?
Hmm. He's doing more research at the library, learning about how to make more relics. Maybe he can make a relic to counter the black hole sun.
Sorry, guys. Damn.
No, you're fine.
No problem.
I would like to remind you that you still have unsolved affair to deal with.
For one thing, I think I go back to the relic shop to pick up Lance's new armor.
I will mark that as a
Hey.
location. So over here and over here. So I'm marking areas and creating more of the maps, hoping that you guys feel more at home. The foremost dot over here is considered the college and library. I'm gonna try to make the text bigger. There you go. Is that big enough for you guys, or should it be another text size bigger?
No, I can
Thank-
see it fine.
Oh, it's just dorm. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Hey, look, we still got Falcone's church. They didn't tear it down yet.
Hey, he'll be back.
He's just on vacation right now.
I still find myself rhyming in real life. He's not going anywhere.
You thought you could quit me, he says quietly. And
It's
here
hard to write for a
I'm gonna
character.
offer a chance for Alistair to gain. Before I give this, I'm going to start giving you guys incentives to follow along the plot, and even figuring out some of my little Easter eggs if you do so. I award, Myron, your character 500 gold pieces into your character
Okay.
for finding out about the sin reference. Literally, there was no indicator other than that the creature had a symbiotic relationship with the smaller ones. And I'm so happy you caught it. So 500 gold for you. And Alistair, you have a chance to win 500 gold. What is the name of the relic workshop that you go through to?
I know it's something to do with arms, I think.
Okay, no one can help him. Evie said capitalism.
I'm not really in my character sheet. The silver anvil?
You are correct.
Yay!
I thought it was going to be guilty arms.
You gain 500 gold pieces. And don't worry, Lance, I'm not going to leave you out of it. I'll find something for you to get the same level of treatment. But the point is, I'm trying to get you guys incentives. And I hope that this thing that I continue to trivial you guys on, as well as the things I write and keep notes of what you guys do. Anyway, so Alistair, you said that you'd be in the library doing research, right? Would you like
Yeah.
to finalize that choice? Because you can still
I'll finally say, I mean, I restart going down the path. Maybe we'll see what kind of relics I can create later on.
I will just remind you that you have your ring.
Yeah, I have my. I know.
Okay.
I gotta check. I know. I'll check it out late. The secret door later.
Putting it off.
Yeah,
Father, I must
that's
acquire forbidden knowledge.
that's literally like something you want to do for a next session kind of thing, not like the end of a session.
That's
Yeah, I
fair.
want to be a little more prepared.
Finally, Lance, your heroic level of action, and the publicity that the squad did phenomenally well. Your notoriety has decreased across Spiral City. You're no longer viewed as public enemy number one. There are people who dislike you, but over time that may change as well. With that being said, Steiner no longer has a need to hold you in what's it called? Travail.
Probate.
You're
Okay.
allowed to go back to your home.
So, is my challenge roleplay or is it still Alistair's?
It's still yours. It's yours. We're not going to any
Okay.
character for the roleplay just yet. We're establishing where you guys are.
So Lance, as he gets out of his police station, he's beyond quiet. He doesn't say anything about like no longer being needed to stay there and whatnot. He hops into his car, the junk dog, and drives it to Father Falcone's church.
Ooh, spicy.
Yo.
You're going to Father Falcone's.
Yeah.
Your gas tank is considered full, and you spend 1 gas to get there. Cool. The great Father Falcone himself would have heard the news about the incident. You had also been aware, Father Falcone, that, you know, that was literally the squad that you were supposed to be with. But yes, Lance, we'll have you there, and we're going to go and give you each of you guys 3 choices of actions in this week coming up. Just for news, as a general update, order and chaos hasn't changed much in most locations except for Trivale. You guys had prevented a kaiju event. Typically, it would have caused a negative 30 chaos in the area, but it provides plus 30 order, resulting in plus 50 order. The next event that's going to happen is a Travail-wide celebration. Trivale itself is going to host another public affair and a party in celebration of the survivors and the well establishment of the Trevalian police department in the park again.
Oh yeah, because that's not gonna spell bad news bells.
It's the help for morale.
The
But
same
yes.
park where the fucking ranger and Rudolph Torquay getting attacked.
Richard Turkey. Remember
Rudolph
your
Turkey.
mayor's name. It was Richard Turkey because I always called him Dick Turkey.
That's fair, Richard Turkey. Yeah, sorry.
See,
but
I know character names.
that's fair. You got me right. But yes, the month event is going to happen for Travail. That they're going to have their that's the public event. Again, there'll always be secret events, and I'll try not to make them too obnoxious, but streamlined as requested. In any case, the public event is that Travail's having a celebration. It's not going to happen immediately. It'll happen at the end of the month. and it's considered the event for purchasing items in Trivale. This does not count towards convenience store, but purchasing
Damn it.
items in Trivale, there's a 20% discount going across for part of the celebration. As it's emphasizing, like, everything's in good health and shape, and Travail's doing great. Let's go with Myron. Actually, no, sorry. We'll go with Myron next, but you're gonna be like you're gonna have a lot of role play going ahead of you.
Oh yeah, I
Alistair,
know it. I know it.
Yeah.
you want to spend your so we're on week phasing of our role plays. We're not gonna analyze every single day of our week. So each week, I said 3. I think I'm gonna just tone it down to 1 action per week. What would you like to dedicate that week to? The library, right?
Yeah, I said library to study more umbrella creation.
Okay. Just want to see if I left any notes. Okay, I'm gonna leave notes now. You spend your time reading. What's it called? Oh no, you can't. I recall. You're a novice now. You need a teacher. You can't learn more from books.
All right, I'm not at that point anymore.
Yep.
Spot.
I guess I'll go pick up Lance's new armor then.
Cool. We can go through that. So you wouldn't go to the library then? Sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm just writing, make sure I have notes for later to work with about this whole thing. But yes, you make your way to the silver anvil instead. And at the silver anvil, you go over to pick up as a part of your weekly chores, because you're also handling your personal life, going to college, taking your classes. So in your in between time,
And
you
remember
are
what it
able
was
to.
like to be a normal student.
Yep.
Dealing with the yandares and sandares.
Functionaries.
This is based in anime, so they exist. And the token cat girl, you know she's there. I know she's there.
Shit, did I give
Hell,
them a-
even
Don't-
Ben knows
don't-
she's there.
I do
Look,
kind of know
don't
that
you
she's
know
there.
what a-
Fuck.
Yeah, see?
It's Acer. It's Acer Clan. Or Yoriishi. Knowing Dungeon.
Yeah, the best one.
Yeah, you know me too well.
Don't know. That's like probably my number 1 pick too, off the top of my head.
I am your
I
twin.
mean, who can compete? I mean, Millie from Tenchi? Maybe? I mean, I don't like the blonde either, but I ain't hating.
Oh, the kaiju event is called Cradle of Filth event.
Oh, was that its name?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Good touch.
It sounds familiar.
You can go ahead, Kalis, and tell them.
What happened?
Cradle
The
of Filth.
reference.
Yeah, it's a band if memory serves.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sorry if you want something else, but
Now my interest is piqued, he said. Fuck.
we kicked the
event I
shit
am
out of
going.
Sin, man. We sent
Yeah,
it to we sent it to the Shadow Realm.
We've cleansed it. We've cleansed Travail for now.
At what cost?
And we didn't use Machina, brother.
Lance is scarred.
And we didn't use Machina, brother.
What's the name of... Oh, no. The name of the blacksmith I'm gonna... I swear I had it written down. I swear to God.
Glenn?
Huh? No, his name was not Clan. It was like Dio. Like, not Dio.
Legulus to
Dios.
Damas?
Damas. Yeah, Damas. Damas. Yeah, Damas.
Alexander Damas, I suppose.
He's a weapon smith. He's a relic smith that specializes in weapon creation. I'll put his ass in a folder somewhere else. But yeah, Damas. He's an
Sorry,
like
I'm having that problem too.
yeah. You go into the Silver Anvil, and again, the outward look of this place is a shoddy, one-story building. There is a small rickety fence on the outside with a really poor-looking anvil. There's the sign that hangs poorly that reads the Silver Anvil. Inside the disheveled building, there is the smooth, solid, oakened kind of bar counter, and an old man, grizzled with like strong back muscles, working very closely and knitting something. He doesn't seem to be working on the anvil, which is the silver one that sits in front of him. Everything else in the store, even the weapons that hang there, kind of look like modest at best. But the silver anvil shines. Alistair, you see him kind of fiddling with something, but he doesn't seem to notice you.
Um,
Damas.
he'll lightly pound on the door and say, "Hello, it's me, Alistair."
Oh, hello there. He puts down the knitwork. Alistair, correct? The old
Mm-hmm.
man's eyes glow of a slight blue hue haze. It's calm and friendly to you.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing another client's request. Have you come here to pick up your order?
Yeah.
He gives you, the old man gives you a nod. The wispy white hairs flow just ever so slightly as he gives you the nod. Let me go retrieve it for you. He steps over to the back before you hear a kind of assembly of movement. Then there's this kind of straining wheel getting closer and closer to you before he comes from the back, wheeling in on top of a cart, a black box. He rolls it over to the counter and opens the front of the box as it's designed to open front facing. And inside sits an assembly of wyvern scaled armor. It's layered itself, segmented, as if the scales of the wyvern layered upward, facing in a rows. This armor is designed in the fashion of a kabuto samurai, taken with the same level of care with the level of garment of an inside armor piece. There are these extending parts that act as shoulder flank armor pieces for it, and even an assembling helmet to go with the whole piece of armor. The old man
Well,
pulls up a fabric and rubs it gently. This relic. That's perfectly timed. I love it.
Fun fact, I was desperately looking for that, and it just did that on its own from an email.
Phenomenal. This armor, he says quietly, provides this user supreme defense at the cost of some movement. There are some joints that I could not work out, but that does not mean there is not room for improvement, as I can continue to improve upon the armor and the relic. It will require more than just a golden ticket to improve.
oh, what would it require?
He kind of looks nervously. I don't really know what it does require, honestly. The field
Oh,
of
like a new
the field
fucking
of relic
field.
crafting hasn't gone this far yet. At most, crafting relics can the best of a best a relic crafter can make is 5-star rarities. They don't know what requirements needed yet. This could be a
Hmm.
means for you to discover it, Alistair.
Yeah, I was supposed to say maybe it's something to reveal itself as the user fights with it.
Lance, I'll send you the profile of the Wyvern armor. I don't want to like solidify anything right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But otherwise, it does provide at least the very bare minimum another 12 defense capability. Due to the fact it's a relic, it cannot be broken by traditional means, meaning it doesn't have a durability like most objects or armor does.
Oh, cool. Rocket launcher isn't going to destroy it.
It'll be unbreakable.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to do with Damas right now?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your work.
I have tried my best at a craft that I'm not too familiar with, and I'm happy that I'm able to add now armor proficiency to my relic crafting. It is sort of a
he
skill
leveled
that's
up.
very rare to relic crafting.
He leveled up.
Yeah. He leveled up. So now he can
Nice.
craft weapons and armor. Perhaps that might change my fate of place around where I am. He gestures. Is there anything else I can help you with, Alistair?
That's tough enough, but I have a question. Does the college around here help stores, with pupils or interns or whatever, in exchange for some compensation?
Oh, you wish to do an apprenticeship? And yes, I do believe the college would allow such an arrangement between us. I am, after all, certified from the college with my own degree. So, the only thing truly stopping the apprenticeship is my dedication, my stamp of approval, and I will provide it to you. I require, though, some items.
What do you need?
Just some ore. I require.
No. You get those down in the West Bay district. They're on street corners. Don't worry. Very easy.
Well, when I say ores, I do mean precious minerals and such.
Oh, ores.
I thought you meant balls.
No, he meant boars.
I don't need anything fancy, so you may get me at least 3-star rare ore.
You fucking dragon knight.
The higher the rarity, the better the result. The better the result. The reason you would want the higher result is to get better favor with Damas to take you in apprenticeship. It also help cut down on some of the future endeavors you'll need to go through with him. So you now go ahead and add it to your character sheet on the very bottom. You have a submission. Acquire ore level 3-star or greater.
All right. See, going to my character sheet.
2 hours later, Alistair is just digging up people's yards. What are you doing, kid? I'm looking for ore.
No, it's more like Alistair's in the volcano area. Damn it! I thought I got nothing.
Alistair goes up to the volcano. Takes out his pickaxe. Breaks. Fuck!
Goes back down the mountain. Before he gets back down, Raphaelos just fucking fireballs him off it.
All right, Alistair.
All right, I got it noted.
Now you learn that you can become Damas' apprentice. He requires the ore, the 3-star or greater, and that's your subplot. The other subplot that you have is called it's called Father's Legacy. Find out the truth behind the secret door.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let us go on to Myron.
And next time I'll see if
Wait, what about
Zek
Lance?
wants to help us.
I thought he was gonna visit Balcony.
No, we'll go to that in just a moment. Well, I want to do the solo stuff first, then that.
Right.
Sorry, Alistair, you were saying something before I interrupted you. I'm sorry, friend.
I wonder if next time Zector will want to help us if he's able to.
He's on the one from the wall.
Huh?
I'm joking.
Well, you'll just have to give Zector a ring. He
Yeah,
wasn't
well, that'll
available
be
earlier.
next time.
He wasn't available earlier, but yeah, you might be able to give him a ring later.
Okay, I'm good now.
Okay, no worries. Myron, you're at this
Yes.
sauntering stallion. This will be considered the first week of you guys interacting within the June of 20XX. You can take a choice of your action. What would you like to do as a dedication to the week of your choice of this like thing? It's like a project, kind of like for Myron.
Study the black orb. The cracked black orb, I'm sorry.
Ooh, it has dark and forbidding knowledge. Diving into it can alter your character permanently. This is a GM warning to the character. Would you like to continue? Even failure can result in altering your character.
No, then for now, whatever I can learn without trying to change the
Yeah,
character.
that's the issue. It's in a dormant state.
Ah.
All you know is that it's dormant, it's not moving, it's not doing anything. It doesn't even seem to react on threats, curses. You trying to destroy it seems to be no pressure. Using your powers on it have no effect. It does seem to have nothing. It's inert at the moment. You know by trying to dive into learning more about it that such knowledge and such a prevalence of it can leave everlasting damage on you, even if you succeed or fail.
Well, then not for now, then. Other stones to find, other fish to fry, as they say around here.
Yes. You know the stones are in Trivale, but they're being hidden or obscured from you. And any active attempt requires an investigation. You'll need to find up to 5 different clues in Travail to figure it out.
Okay.
Each clue will require you a week's time of working, and it'll get you
Okay.
like I said, one step closer to the Summerless. But you know where it is in Travail. At least it's in Travail. The other two are still evading your influence. You may also look for those two if you wish. Though that will be
Sorry, I
just
was
as
taking
hard as it.
notes.
Huh?
Well, sorry, I was taking notes. Now let's focus on the one where I know where it is. Yeah.
All right. Spending your week in time, you will travel through Travail, and you will just make a check for me. This check will be an intelligence, and it can be junctioned.
Well, yeah, I'll junction it then.
What?
10 is
10.
perfect. Yeah.
I was gonna fill it more.
You are one step closer as you spend the week hunting around, spending I would say I should have told you I should have like at least demanded an upkeep cost, but it's 250 gold for the knowledge you come across.
Yeah, fine.
You are one step closer to your realization. The clue that you find is that in Travail, this person seems to be in a high seat of power. There are many big players, so it seems to be one of the higher acting players seems to have gathered your Cymrilus. I would like you to make me a dexterity check. You may also use dexterity or intelligence. You are trying to be covert-ish, or are you not? Are you being brazen?
Oh no, I'm letting him know I'm coming.
Cool. Never mind then. The entity would be aware at that point.
So, and can I junction?
Oh no,
Do I
never
need
mind.
to
No,
junction?
no roll.
Oh.
You're intentionally being upfront about what you're doing. And I told you, okay, well then the entity is aware of your actions. Otherwise, Falcone, it is a Monday morning. The skies are kind of gray. You had just woken up, and do you drink Irish coffee or just regular coffee?
Oh, a little bit of Irish coffee, I'd say.
Okay.
Helps the day go smoothly.
For the past, I'd say, for the past week or two now, you've already kept up your deal with the Cardinals of spent cartridges. But you've also been spending, I would say, Father Falcone would spend some time. I would hope, if you disagree with me, let me know. But as you're not in control of his character, I have reason to believe Falcone would be looking in ways for him to get away from, distance himself from the Cardinals of the Spent Cartridge.
Yeah, I don't like being under anybody's thumb.
You would figure out then, at least for Father Falcone, that there is a loophole. Giving them 2,500 gold for the acquisition of the church is just enough to get you out of the contract. So you may either, go out of your way, or as Falcone, to slaughter these people and hunt down where their base of operation is, or pay a 2,500 tribute to get out of the institute. They're not considering the body jobs that you're doing part of this payment.
Of course I'm not.
You also haven't gotten re-encountered with that woman of red hair yet. She has not returned to the church.
Okay, this will sound weird, but I don't want to slaughter them. I just want to know where they are. I'll pay them.
We'll have to get over that when you have control of Falcone. At the current moment,
Okay.
you're in Myron
That's
control.
fine.
Yeah. But this Monday morning, a car comes up after sermon. Lance, you go past all of the crowd. They're leaving the church. There are only a few left when you enter the church actual. This is your first time in the church, correct?
No, it's my second time.
Yeah, he called God on the phone once.
Yeah.
You are sorry, let me get your tokens out. Hey look, I brought out Father Falcone earlier than I thought I would. Falcone, you were finishing talking to the last of the people. You see that mother, sister Margaret is like going on about how, Brother Timothy really did a good sermon. He did actually do a good one too, but she just won't stop praising him. But your attention is derived away when you notice Lance appearing before you.
You'll have to excuse me, sister. This one's going to need my special touch.
You notice that Lance's right hand has Lance, would you cover your right hand? As you have a permanent injury now.
Lance wouldn't really cover it.
Cool. Lance, you have a permanent injury on your right hand. It does nothing but aesthetically show. It's only something that anima users can see on others. His hand is purple blighted. From the tips of his finger all the way up to the elbow. There are these deep, dark purple veins that go across the skin.
I'll leave you alone for a few weeks. And
No,
not all.
I would say a few days.
Thank you. I'll leave you alone for a few days. And not only does some giant blob monster attack, you use the damn black orb again. What did you learn?
It chose me. That's what I learned.
Okay, so we've learned it's bad at picking people. What else?
It wants Ethel Alistair, and I had to use it that day. He looks at Father Falcone. I had to use it. Keep it away from Alistair. But I almost killed him.
Okay, where is it now? I do have a vault here, you know.
It won't walk. Oh, just come back to me. It's gonna come back to me. I know it's gonna come back to me.
Alistair, no, Lance. With your right hand, it tingles. And it does appear into your hand again.
Lance looks at it, just drops it on the ground immediately. See, I told you.
Oh, you pick up right now. I'm not having that.
No, you can't make me touch it. I
know someone who can.
The orb itself seems to fade. If Lance does not hold it, it reverts back to where it was.
It's just like
I can't leave you alone for a day before you've got some damned gypsy curse on ya.
I'm not here for you, Falcone. Lance begins to walk past him. I'm here for something else.
I'm pretty sure God's not here today. I'm just taking messages.
I'm going to keep calling until I get something. Look, I don't believe in a God, but what happened? He looks at his hands. What's going on with me? I gotta have someone who knows up there an answer for me.
McKinley.
I'm going mad. Lance pulls
Firstly,
up.
no, you were already mad. Don't you try to sell me that. Secondly, he looks around. Is there anyone?
No, the people have kind of like already gone. Like I said, the scene was like people were leaving, so they're you as you guys
Okay.
were getting more dramatic, they've already left.
All right, I turn into a 10-foot hillbeast. You can punch holes through solid steel. We live in strange times. Not to mention Alistair, who can bend the laws of space-time to his own bloody will. So I think you're jumping a little hard here. I need you to tone it down. Bring it back for me.
You may make a charisma
God.
check in order to help that.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's.
You may also junction.
Really?
Father Falcone can't.
Hold on. Hold on. You cannot, you're right. And the DC is Lance is 10 because Lance is a PC plus Lance's level 15.
My charisma is 8, so yeah, there ain't no fucking way.
Unless you crit.
Sure. Let's roll 1d.
Oh, of course, before you well,
Oh,
one
so
off.
close.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
ask Lance, would
a
you
lot of
willingly
sevens
let him
today.
talk some sense into you to calm you down?
He would have if he succeeded. I wouldn't mind. But Lance is like, as he tries to put like a hand on Lance, Lance reflectively, like instinctively just shrug off Falcone and produce God's Walkaby, and almost grabbing him, but then looking at what he's doing, he just throws away God's Walkaby, turns back around, and begins walking back to the phone.
I would say not a grab, but like more like a shove. But
he
you would
wasn't
have
trying to-
activated God's Rockabye and shoved Falcone away from you.
Yeah.
Cool. You make your way to the phone. Again, to the audience, there was a sort of rotary phone that has always been part of the church before Falcone even got there. Falcone himself, you don't even know what the phone is meant for. It never rings. You can't. There is no dial tone. There is no cable that goes anywhere for it. There's just simply a coin slot meant for coin to be put into it. Lance, as you make your way to the rotary phone and sit down at the small stool that's provided for it, you may put in intervals of 10 up to 1,000 gold pieces into the phone.
Lance puts 1,000 immediately.
Do you have 1,000?
Yo!
Yeah, he has 2,750 on him.
Okay, go ahead and update your character sheet. You pull out 10 solid gold pieces and begin to methodically put them in, each one after the other. There's a ka-chunk, ka-chunk noise each time. There is silence. It begins to ring.
Falcone leans against the wall, arms crossed, watching.
Lance, what do you do?
Lance keeps waiting for it to reply.
It's ringing.
The other end. He has it in his hand. He's like just waiting. Like he's all focused, waiting.
So are you waiting for the phone to ring because it's ringing?
Sorry. I thought it was like Lance had it, the receipt, the phone in his hands, and he's talking.
No. You waited for it to ring before you picked it up. Because there is no dial tone when you pick it up.
Oh, if it's ringing, Lance picks it up.
Mushy, how can I help you?
Oh, are you really God?
That's kind of like a matter of opinion sort of thing. I do work for the Animus God sector. It's kind of like a pseudo business. We are like deities.
What the hell's going on with me?
Well, look, you put
What's with the...
Just read ahead in the script.
Oh, hold on. He looks over you hear shuffling. Okay, look. You got exactly like you got exactly like 10 minutes here with me because you put like 1,000 pieces of gold, all right? So check it out.
Yeah.
You called essentially what you can perceive as God's hotline. Hi there. You can think of me kind of like God's angel. Though I'm like an asshole too, so don't worry. We'll get along nicely.
I
What's your
just
name?
need answer. Lance McKinley. Look,
Okay,
I
hold on.
just
Let me
need.
type you up in the Animus Index real quick. Oh, I see you got God's Rockabye. And you're level 5.
Level what?
You're level 5. Make an
The
intelligence
fuck?
check for me. You need a pass a 10.
Oh,
You may
I'm
jump
gonna
ship.
junction this. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking junction this. Hold on. Ah. Lance, you're so stupid. I love you. That's a
But that's the
2,
point, Kalis. Shut up.
and that's oh. Well,
Woo!
I have no idea.
You begin to lose yourself.
Level.
You realize that this entity has spent up 5 minutes of your time explaining something you can't understand anymore. The meta breaking reality that what he's trying to get to you can't understand. You are able to rest back only one question to ask him, or ask the angel.
Listen. What's happening to me?
You gotta be less vague. I can't
I
really
was
see you.
ever since I used the orb. My
Okay.
hand is
Now
my
you're being
hand's been covered.
now you're being vague. Come on, like you're making me ask, what's the orb? Come on, dude. What is this orb?
It's some cracked orb I found off some fucking punks
Do
over
you
here
have a
in West
name?
Bay.
I can't Google cracked orb. Do you know how many hits they'll get?
Does Lance know about what Sonny said?
What
What Alistair
sunset?
Lowe? Yeah.
Well, you were very exhausted, so chances are you don't. But again, I'm willing to give you an intelligence check, which you can
And I'm
junction
gonna
again.
junction then. Okay, Lance, come on. An 8.
Nope, not high enough.
Aw.
It's I don't know its name.
Do you have anything else that can help me understand what you're talking
It
about?
can shoot a black hole out of it.
Okay. Black hole. I
Purple.
think I got something for that. You start hearing audible typing. Okay. Okay, so what I got here is. He's reading it. Symptoms. This was what you wanted to know about. Gotcha. The symptoms include being in contact with the entity. You didn't ask the name, so I can't give you that information. Being in contact with it. You are marked as a quote herald as part of one of the matching pieces of the remaining orb fragments. You have gained the innate ability to summon the cracked orb whenever you wish. There doesn't
Held.
seem to
What the
be
fuck
any
you mean?
detriment to your health. Well, until that is union happens.
What the fuck's union?
Well, I gotta go because your time's up. Click.
Oh, back?
Click.
Lance just sits still, like. Puts it down the phone on the receiver.
Falcone, I would say you've heard the
Falcone.
conversation.
Falcone.
This is why I don't use the phone. That little bastard will just waste your time all day.
He said I'm some kind of herald. Something's
Moving
happening.
up in the world that way. Yeah, did he catch the part about union sounding kind of ominous too? Your silence doesn't fill me with confidence, McKinley.
Nothing fills me with confidence. You think I can call him back? It back?
If you want to spend the money.
It trying to explain to me to what. You understand what a fucking level is?
Oh,
It went on.
you can't you can't mention that without hurting yourself.
Ow! It fucking.
It's because it's like information you're not able to grasp.
Oh, you have any idea what the fuck I. Ah!
Well, that looked like a headache.
No, it's something else. It's. God, I can't understand what the fuck.
Do you ever like just the question thing is? Do you ever understand what that thing says?
Yes and no.
Have
I
you
haven't
actually
tried
ever
to.
called
I
it?
haven't had our friend try to call him yet. I don't think the phone could take it.
The phone sits there ominously, waiting, as if waiting to see if you're going to spend more money.
Where does the money go anyway? Lance just slowly gets up. Maybe I'll do it another time. I'm tired.
Plasma!
Plasma. Was that a Gorman reference?
Yes. Lance, you leave Father Falcone's church?
Yeah, Lance doesn't really say much to him as he just leaves.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome for the help too, I guess.
Thanks.
Lance, where do you go now?
Lance just drives back to West Bay and parks his car in front of his house. And for whatever mental time he has, he's just gonna stay in his car and sleep. He doesn't want to do anything.
I'd say
Just
that takes about 7 gas to get there. And just a reminder that your house is still in shit. Like,
Yeah.
nothing happened. Like, we didn't fix it from the time that it was attacked by the first time of you using Black Orb. As even the street is the street has been repaired, but your house is still the sign of the struggle before. House repairs cost 2K. Well, he has to pay his upkeep for his house anyway, which is 500.
I have government siphons to help me with that.
You're talking about Spiral City or the government that you threw over in West Bay? Which one?
Ooh.
So it's 500 gold pieces for your house. Lance, are you gonna pay it or not?
I suppose he will.
You mark off 500 gold pieces from your character, and you mail off gold pieces to the mailbox that you fix up by putting some duct tape at the base of it to keep it up. After that, you go in the car and you rest. And with that chat, is over. Will Lance continue this dark descent using the cracked orb? Will Alistair open and find the find the mysteries left behind him by his father? Will Myron continue his search and be able to find what he covets so much? Father Falcone, will he be able to break through from the Cardinals of the Spent Cartridge? And Vaughn, oh so forgotten pygmy Vaughn, your role will be played soon. With that, I'd like to say thank you to all of you guys as we wrap up today's session.
Good night, guys. I'm in the bed only.
Later
Be
line.
safe, buddy.
Right. I don't fucking know when we dust an off button. Do you got? God, that's terrible. I hate that hub. I hate that. I hate that, Kalis. I hate that so much.
What happened?
It's insane. But yeah, I'm gonna go move to the open Discord for my chat.
Roger Dodger.
Thank you,
Okay.
Loon, for playing. Kalis, thank you as well. I mean, I'm gonna keep
Always.
streaming for a little bit more. I'll do some Smite, I suppose. I'll have a bad time.
Okay.
But take it
Yeah,
easy.
might as well end the night on a sour note. Be safe, Loon. I'm gonna get
Thank
some
you.
chips, take a leak.
Alright, chat. Let's go have a bad time.